extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is 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 extreme.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
No sound.
No sound?
Nope.
1 second. There we go. Better?
Yep. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Cornbread.
Just to know,
Jack.
boy, where my hat
What's
to
up,
the back with a
Courtney?
double wide dream, a couple
Cornbread, how y'all
jailhouse
doing?
tats down in Older Road where I pay my dues. I thank the Lord that I'm breathing as Stevie Ray for the blues. Just to know, country boy, where my hat to the back. If I said it, then a minute, I ain't taking nothing back. Had to get it out the mud, still got dirt on my boots. I'm working hard for a living and barely making it through. I'm working hard for a living, trying to make ends meet. I grew up with the hound, so I don't shit where I sleep. I turned a dime into a dream out the trailer park window. Got it out the mud.
Hey, Alphonse.
And as your kinfolk, head to the back with a double wide dream, a couple jailhouse tests, but you don't see what I see. You ain't walked in my shoes, you can't fit in my jeans. I've gotta get it how I live, and that's by any means. Just an old country boy from a no-name town, where the things we think were new were really just hand-me-downs. We ain't got a lick stove, so
Get
we
the fuck out of here with that trannies.
come correct because we more than a song. We ain't casting a stone. We try to live by the
Fuck.
book. I thank the Lord that I'm breathing and for
Rebels,
the fish
I'm
on this
smoking a
hook.
bowl right
I
now,
keep the
man.
shirt off on my back for
Drinking a
anyone who
beer.
really needs it. If I'm lying, then I'm dying, and I'm still steady speaking. Just an old country boy, wear my hat to the back with a double wide dream, a couple jailhouse tats down in Older Road where I pay my dues. I thank the Lord that I'm breathing and Stevie Ray for the blues. Just an old country boy, wear my hat to the back. If I said it, then a minute, I ain't taking nothing back. Had to get it out the mud, still got dirt on my boots. I'm working hard for a living and barely making it through. I like to call it how I see it. If I said it, bet I meant it. I'm below that Mason-Dixon running game. This ain't a scrimmage. Every day's a different problem. Every day's a different hustle. I was born to raise hell. Mama should have named me Troy. I like my seat laid back while I'm taking it slow. I got a family full of felons that ain't making parole.
Fucking rebels.
For a bag full of dope. Now they call it home collect, praying we answer the phone. All the dirt that I've done, I learned to do on my own. If you never have a witness, who's to say that you're wrong? I'm a legend in the making, headed straight for the throne. She my little pride and joy, she was made from my bones. You better watch how you speak, you better lower your tone before your last bout movement is at a funeral home. I'm just a small town boy who never changed his ways, working day like the duffel pocket lit and spare change. Just an old country boy, wear my hat to the back with a double wide dream, a couple jailhouse tats down in Older Road where I pay my dues. I thank the Lord that I'm breathing and Stevie Ray for the blues. Just an old country boy, wear my hat to the back. If I said it, then a minute, I ain't taking nothing back. Had to get it out the mud, still got dirt on my boots. I'm working hard for a living and barely making it through.
And then here is a picture of my unit in Afghanistan. I'm right here. The mouse that's going around the little head. That's me. I was a 2265 Florida National Guard, 2nd Platoon Terran Cout, Afghanistan. We built that whole place that's behind us in that photo.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right. And then this is me, another fellow soldier. We're at one of the checkpoints. These are two of the Afghani kids that used to come to our checkpoint and pick up trash and clean, and we'd give them MREs for cleaning the place up. And you can see they were quite happy. And this is a picture of me and that one Afghani that's kid he's eating at an MRE. I can't remember his name. The sad part is most of those kids that came there right after we left got killed by a car bomb. Kind of sucks. Oh, no problem, Rebels. And then I got some videos to share with you all. I'm not going to share the whole videos because each one of them, like one's an hour, one's like an hour and 10, the other one's an hour. But I'm going to show you these, and I started watching them. And like, if you watch all three of these videos and put it together, and my concept, this is how they plan on building the Matrix if they ever do it. This is some scary shit, really. And I'll play portions of it, like the beginning section, and then I'll post the links in chat for y'all if you guys want to sit down and actually watch the full videos. But it's kind of eye-opening. Check this shit out.
Are we facing an extinction level event, the complete surrender of our lives to a digital matrix controlled and operated by the deep state? I know it sounds far-fetched, but James Martinez is a survivor of the CIA's MK Ultra program, the mind control program, the secret program used for brainwashing, used for torture, among other things. He's coming forward now because he says we need to sound the alarm and people need to wake up. The mainstream media is completely ignoring this story. And James Martinez joins us now. James, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you taking the time to do this.
My pleasure. And so you talk about, you and I talked the other day, we talked about an extinction level event. I want to get into that here, but I think it's important for our audience to, before we get there, to maybe paint a picture of how you got involved with MK Ultra, why you decided to blow the whistle, maybe a little backstory so people understand this and what we're facing right now. Would you mind kind of sharing that with our audience?
Well, yeah, just to begin with, I wasn't a victim of it. I exposed it. And that occurred.
Let this soft mineral melt under your tongue to improve vision so you can say goodbye to your optometrist for good.
A certain aspect of it, and then MK Ultra, I exposed a certain part of it, and I'll get into how these events took place and where I've got to today with it. In the early 90s, in late 80s, the United States was just getting used to of the possibility that there are extraterrestrials or aliens, that we're not alone. And during that time, the abduction phenomena had just started. And this was a very secret thing going on behind the scenes for quite some time until it finally broke through into US media environments. So during that time in history, I had already, through my own investigations and meeting people and phone calls, was starting to interface with people that had these types of experiences, but we didn't know. We didn't know the whole story about what was going on, because I've been kind of a part of the disclosure movement in a certain fashion related to MK Ultra, because I was the gentleman that came to Walter Boert, who wrote the book Operation Mind Control, the first one in 1978. This was the exposure of the church water hearings in relation to the using of human subjects, Americans, for neuroscience in forms of torture, LSD, child abduction, and so forth, as an R&D project that was already in motion that came into the United States after World War II. So,
and can I stop you there? I know maybe our audience might not be familiar, but the CIA was like using hospitals and on unwitting patients who were just in the hospitals. They had no idea. Some of them just given LSD by the CIA, basically. If memory serves, one of them jumped out of a window at a hospital. Because he was given LSD by the CIA, he had no idea, right? So a lot of these, they were like civilian buildings.
Can you imagine that
used for MK Ultra, right?
Damn. Could you imagine getting LSD while you're at the hospital and not even know you got it, and then you start tripping fucking balls and have no idea why?
Hey, Eric. You'd be thinking you're going crazy, basically.
But watch, this goes beyond just LSD. This video gets real deep.
Yeah, that
I came across this and I was like, man, I got to share this.
was part of it, was the drug part, research into drugs and psychedelics. And that was fully embedded in the culture.
Rebel says enemy of the state called
My
this all
business
out.
partner and fellow whistleblower was named Walter Boert. He started the underground press syndicate
Hell,
out in
Eric.
New York called the East Village Other. And he really became famous and infamous after he wrote that book in 1978, Operation Mind Control. I came in many, many years later when we posted and published Operation Mind Control Volume 2, the Special Researchers Edition, where I brought testimony into him about what essentially the behavioral science was used for.
Yeah, you were supposed to
and
show
how
this
they
on
were
Wednesday.
faking alien
Yeah, I know.
abductions and
But
using
I was in the hospital
hypnosis,
with my mother-in-law.
screen and scramble memory technology, drugs, and advanced technology on the public. So that was new news at
And
that
last
time,
night-
and very secret, very, very, very secret in the early 90s. So when I met him, I said, okay, he found out, okay, this is what the technology is used for. And I brought in the aspect, okay, this is, they're being able to manipulate consciousness enough to create.
Well, right now they got it patented. Pause
Intensity.
for a second. That they can put dreams into your head. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, he gets into all that shit. He gets into a part where you should go to an attorney and get near the end of this and get a thing that there's more on it at the end of the video, but if you watch it, he where you can file legal terms that if anything was to alter your brain and stuff, you have like legal rights and stuff. Because right now there's
Well,
no
I had a
laws against
friend
it.
that was saying that they were putting shit into his head, and I'm like, well, fuck, I sleep in a basement. Nobody's fucking with me. And then he's
Right.
like, he swore that they were, and we all thought he was crazy. Now I'm thinking maybe they were.
Oh, just wait till you see what
He was
how
in a lot of
quick it
federal
just
pens, so who the fuck knows? Maybe they were after him.
gets to. It's deep.
That the person will have
This involves
post-traumatic stress
5G,
disorder and all sorts of
6G, all
syndromes
that.
related to the trauma event. The
I got
CIA
6G right now in my house.
related to MKUltra was about behavior modification, and the utilization of behavior modification for maintaining secrets, passing messages on, sex slavery, and codification of information and so forth. So that's how I met him in the early 90s. Because
Check this out. Some guy
the disclosure.
implanted a bird with a GIF, so birds can hold digital information because they're hollow bones and shit. I guess.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Maybe that falls in with that where people say birds aren't real. Because I mean, fuck, if they can hold data, what the fuck? All they are USBs that fly. You know that?
Yep.
With
Right.
big media people behind the scenes. One of them was Bob Guccione at New York, who ran Penthouse magazine. If people look up the Alien Penthouse
includes the
magazine,
jab, too.
they'll find that was where I did
No,
that.
it does.
Like,
He brings-
that was a big
brings
deal
it
back
up.
then, and it was all over the news when that happened. But part of the information was we were finding out that they were using behavior modification technology for this type of activity. So that's how I met Walter Boert. And then both of us put out Volume 2, Operation Mind Control Volume 2, which went into all the effects of the neuroscience on culture, what was happening in court cases, what was happening in the mental health business, because it is a business. What was the DSM-5 saying about dissociative identity disorder and how that affects behavior, consciousness, business, everything. All those things, we put the research into that book, and then we published it very quietly. And we formed what was called, at that point, the Freedom of Thought Foundation, which basically was a 501c3 that stood for the right and freedom to have cognitive liberty, or the right to your own thoughts, the right to your own identity, the right to all things, the right to your own brain, the right to your sovereign self for being here, for having an existence that's not controlled by somebody else. We were the first to do that. And back then, nobody knew anything about this at all. They barely knew what was going on at all. There was a very small handful of people that was involved with this. Colonel Fletcher Prouty was involved. Colonel Tom Bearden was involved. Walter Boert was involved. I was involved. We had to sign agreements with psychiatrists and psychologists because they were terrified because a lot of their clients had been abused in various programs and they became clients. So we were looking at all the neuroscience and the effects of the neuroscience on culture in the United States. So this is what's going on behind the scenes, unbeknownst to basically everybody.
I was in shock when I discovered what my cutting board was doing to my family's health. I never post stuff like this, but
the behavior.
What years are we talking about here?
This
we
was
talk
in
about
that
the MK Ultra program going from the 1950s to the 1970s, but of course, we've done interviews on this show where it got people think it ended in the 70s, but it became even more robust.
We're in it. We're in it right now.
None of their shit ever stopped.
why-
None of their programs. You know that?
Coming out and
No, it didn't stop. That's what he's saying. Like,
Mockingbird.
we're in MK Ultra right now.
Yeah, no shit. You think that they're gonna throw away all that money that they put into it?
No.
And it's
Not
all
at
about
all.
control. You think that they're gonna give up? I ain't buying none of that shit.
Yeah.
telling everybody
I hear
now
you. I'm
because
right with you.
there's been movies, media, people have been talking about this, what we did, all over the place. People can handle it now, but what they can handle and maybe not be able to handle is the reason why I'm doing this interview in the first place and why I was put in touch with you, because I was given a lot of people to talk to, and you were on the list because initially when the 501c3 was set up, it was a nonprofit foundation to educate the public about how important it is to maintain our cognitive liberty. This supersedes the Constitution, law, everything, right? It's your right to have your own thoughts. And as an attorney and people associated with law, they're kind of getting acquainted with this now and what this is going to mean to human rights. So to the point reason I came here to talk to you is because
to scare the shit out of us.
I was asked to be the chief advisor on a committee related to brain-computer interface and its relation to the international standards for technology. That basically is they're a group of countries all over the world, and they all have committees that represent their country. Those committees determine what the standards are going to be for technology when it's commercialized and goes all over the world. Like, for instance, the phone or a toaster or whatever, it's got to meet certain safety standards and all this type of stuff. These committees.
Eric, you saying what the fuck? I text that to Robert when I sent this video to him. I said, in the middle of this video, at some point in time, you're going to say, what the fuck?
I've been saying it all my life.
Eric, you'll say it again, but deeper in this video.
Hey, Rex.
Are determining public policy about what's going to happen when you interface the brain, the computer, AI, and quantum. That's going to end everything. Period. It's the end. It's the initiation of
interrupted.
The decapitation.
That's part of the deep part of it right there.
There are a group of countries all over the world, and they all have committees that represent their country. Those committees determine what the standards are going to be for technology when it's commercialized and goes all over the world. Like, for instance, the phone or a toaster or whatever, it's got to meet certain safety standards and all this type of stuff. These committees are determining public policy about what's going to happen when you interface the brain, the computer, AI, and quantum. That's going to end everything. Period. It's the end. It's the initiation of the decapitation of our relationship to God. Will become cybernetic. Will become, instead of carbon, will be silicon-based life forms, cybernetics, and they're going to do this via voluntary compliance. Most people will walk right into it, not even knowing that they're doing it or want to do it, because there's portions of the population all over the world, in the younger generations, that feel that humanity has no hope at all, and they're going to fuse with this technology already. So the brain-computer interface, it's tied in to everything. All our warfare systems, all our banking
Hear
systems,
what he just said?
all our health systems, all in ways
Though I don't give a flying fuck about them.
The jab was one of the first steps.
Yeah, well, I didn't take the jab. Did you?
Did I? No.
This is the extinction level event because you no longer are an organic free will human being. You're now fused, tied into the cloud. And there's a documentary film crew that's recently contacted me, and I've talked to many people behind the scenes now, because I really initially I could have commercialized myself in this chapter of my life quite well and made a huge name for myself. I'm another mind control guy, but I really didn't want to do that. I've not been really public, not as much as I used to be, because I've always been in the solution orientated thing. Don't tell an audience just a problem without telling them a solution. So I don't want to come here and say, okay, we're at the end of civilization, and that's it. Bye, have a nice day. Rather than inform your audience, inform the people that will see this either live or taped or a year from now or 6 months from now, that this is the point where you can no longer be a spectator, period. Because everything that's in the news today, when this will be aired, is not relevant at all. It's all misdirection. And I say it's not relevant at all, not because it's not important, because it is important. But the behind the scenes, the powers that be want everybody distracted with the Epstein and the war and Gaza and Africa and all this other stuff. When I'm in touch with a lot of people in other countries, and I've informed them that this activity is taking place now, to summarize it and make it relevant for people that may be new to this. Palantir, everybody knows that name.
Yeah, we covered them last week.
Betting the end of our species. Okay, so what I'm saying, and I will have documents in the near future.
Day 1, month 3, month 6, forever. These 4 milestones represent.
Ah, it's poor.
He's going to be sued by many people to begin the process of public dialogue, public policy, and your rights to your own brain.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! Especially when they start telling us they're gonna give us money to take it, pizzas and donuts and dumb shit. No, go ahead.
You have the right to your own brain.
Governor of
California. Why? Because it's gonna be like Monsanto seeds.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Because it's gonna be altered by them, so they're gonna own it.
Basically.
Well, fuck them. I think my shit ain't altered. They can go blow themselves.
Because now what's happening is the very symptoms of all this are happening because people are cloning their personalities, cloning their voices, and putting them into the internet. And this is all going to create. There's no law in anything in the world prepared to deal with this and what's going to happen. None.
So what do you think specifically, and then I want to kind of break it apart a little bit, but who's behind this, but what specifically do you think is going to happen when we talk about an extinction level event?
Extinction, when I'm referring to extinction, I'm saying the form in which your body is in now. You go walk around and you don't have any wires attached to you. You're bathing in electricity and EMF and all sorts of radio waves and everything else. But some people are more apt because their bodies are being used as energy chargers for the cloud if they've had the kill shot. Other people that are not.
Just hear
what?
That?
So it's like the Matrix?
It'll eventually be. That's like the people who got the shot right now already got.
They're
like,
basically batteries.
They got nanotechnology already inside them.
And they all got AIDS too. Don't forget that part.
Right.
That don't have nanotechnology in their blood or on their skin or they've ingested. They still can be transmitted. Synthetic technology or telepathy rather. Their moods can be altered. They can induce modules.
The guy who's hosting, wasn't he Tucker's producer?
So this is
after
really
I got Tucker and fucking
when the World Economic Forum came out.
Candace Owens freaking out on
everybody.
Whatchamacallit, calling him a little fag.
Oh yeah.
They're probably 5 years already.
Nick Fuentes.
And they just tell off the
because Big Bear said Nick Fuentes was a little homo too, so everybody's calling him a fag now.
A large portion of the global population.
But Destiny did give him a blowjob, so maybe he is gay.
Presume.
Yeah.
That means we're dead. They're going to kill people. And yes, they are doing it, but they're using all sorts of soft kill weaponry to do it to make it so they don't look like they're doing it. and they get everybody involved to be aiding and abetting in that. But this is invisible. Can't see where it's
So
coming
who's
from.
behind this specifically? We talk about MK Ultra. Is this part of the CIA MK Ultra program? Part of your
Yes,
investigations
it's
and
part of
whistleblowing?
Yeah, this is part of the corporation.
Hey, your tax dollars at work, everybody.
The cell phone industry, the cell tower industry, and the satellite industry. Because you need, in order to make all these programs work, you have to have your subjects be fully invested and almost cybernetic with all their devices. In other words, I mean, how many people do you see a day that have their face in their phone open?
Everybody.
Or at least 8 to 10 hours a day, all over the place. And you have people into cafes. So this has already altered cultural behavior and biology. It's already got biological impact anyway. We're not supposed to be sitting in cafes in front of phones for 12 hours in a row. Okay, so this is already happening, and people are
Yeah, no shit. The tip of the iceberg, Rex.
There's effects that are happening about this already, but in order for it to work, you have to have the legal
Oh, fuck. Everybody is the way I look at it. You can't trust anybody, man. They're all bullshit.
If you're looking, and I don't
And if
know
they're looking for money, they're looking for clout.
people on the Hill right now that have testified in Congress about the use of neurostrike weapons on the brain and targeted individuals. This is a legitimate complaint because the first lawsuit in history against targeted individuals was filed by Anna Toledo, the attorney in Texas. This is related to all of this.
If not, controlled opposition and limited hangouts, Oz. That's just as bad, I think.
You need to test it. And
You know that?
a lot of these systems and weapons are being tested on the public unbeknownst to them.
You don't know what a
Because
limited
it's-
hangout is. That's where they give out information a little bit at a time to control what we're thinking.
Yeah.
It's true information, but it's what they want you to hear.
your heart rate and everything it's an electric composite. You are affected by electricity or the weather and so forth. When you're
Oh,
surrounded
Hannity, bullet head, fuck him.
under 5G conditions, it's basically micro escalation to prepare you for 6G. When they put out the cell phones, we're basically training wheels for the public to prepare them for telepathy, because the effective instantaneousness was altered by the user in the interface. In other words, initially this started off with a pager. You may remember a long time ago when people had pagers.
I hate pagers, man.
They'd always be
Fuck.
looking in an anticipatory state, waiting for their pager to go off. And they'd always have it in their hand.
It'd be phantom buzzes off of them. You know that?
Then the mobile phone turned
Did you ever have a pager?
iPhone.
Yeah, it did.
Did you ever have a phantom fucking like, you thinking it was going off and it wasn't?
Yeah.
Fuck those things. I hated them. That was the end of freedom. You know that?
Yeah. That's what you're saying. That's where this started. Part of this started too.
Long time ago when people had pagers, and they'd always be looking in an anticipatory state, waiting for their pager to go off, and they'd always have it in their hand. And then after that came the mobile phone. And then the mobile phone turned into the small iPhone or Android that we see. And then the effect and the alteration of our central nervous system is related to that technology because it sped it all up and created the effect of instantaneousness. The effect of instantaneousness altered your cognition and altered how you interact with everybody in your universe. So they made stepping stones.
Amen, Oz.
To get us to this part where we're at now, where the fusion of the brain, computer, AI, and quantum will be put into one.
That's the truth.
Now, that's
those assholes that want to become part
tell
machines.
everybody.
They're retarded, I
These
think.
discussions are going on behind the
Those
scenes.
transitionist
without
fucks.
Any dialogue with your so-called elected employees anywhere.
Hey, if you live in one of these cities,
I did the same
right
thing
here,
basically. I got the
seriously, let me show you a path.
flip phone fucking
Who specifically?
what the
Who?
fuck was
where
that
these
thing
jobs
called?
Some of them are happening in
Fuck. It
The
was the
Nokia
big
flip
one that
phones?
everybody had.
Nextel?
Razor. I got a Razor. And I got my girlfriend a Razor, and then fucking we went with the a Cosia with the internet on it, and I was supposed to have the internet for life, and then they changed the internet from words to fucking all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And then they started charging me, and I was like, "Fuck you, you fucks!" And I went to another company that was near my girlfriend's house, and then that's when I got my first smartphone.
Okay.
and it was like a brick almost.
I had a pager, and then I had like the Nokias, the little square Nokias.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with any of that. I had a Razor. That was my
I had a
after the
Motorola
pager.
pager, Nokia. Then at some point I had the flip phones. I had the all metal flip phone that you hit the side and it would automatically like spring open.
I did the yellow ones.
Fold up antenna.
The yellow fucking construction ones. You ever see those phones? Where it had the pagers on it, where you could talk to each other at the job site on them.
Yeah.
And then when we were at the job site, we could talk through the fucking order thing at the McDonald's right there. So we'd order a bunch of shit, and then they'd try to give it to somebody. It was fucking hilarious.
About directed energy weapons being used on the public. Department of Homeland Security brought it up because I saw the video footage of it. And I know the person that filed the lawsuit because about a year and a half ago, what led me into this position. I was asked to go to DC to meet with somebody that was one of the top experts in neurostrike weaponry because this lawsuit had been filed in Texas. And our election.
Eric, actually, they got it all planned out. It's going to be AI assistants you're going to have. You're not going to have a fucking phone anymore. You're going to have an AI assistants that do all your shit.
He interviewed me, he didn't even want to air that stuff.
And they already got programs that are putting them all together in one place.
I met with somebody in DC that's like an expert with this type of stuff. And I saw all the data.
Do you think, wait, hold on. Do you think that RFK Jr. knows because his father was killed by it?
Holy shit, Eric.
Yeah. And he knows, yes, exactly. Because when I spoke with him off air, I asked him, so is the guy's Sirhan's hypnotic blocks been removed or at least identified? Where did you find all those code cues and triggers?
He's talking about Sirhan who shot Bobby Kennedy.
Interfacing with, does he have dialogue with somebody? Because in order to find out all this stuff, you have to go and examine the pathology of the individual. And apparently nothing had been done. He'd still been frozen in time and hadn't had any recall about anything that he was doing, let alone, and wasn't even really aware. So this stuff goes on in court cases that you never hear about at all. We covered it in Operation Mind Control book about getting somebody to discredit themselves that was interfacing with this type of technology. And we were interviewing people quietly that were private contractors supplying technology to create synthetic telepathy and induced versions of schizophrenia. So
is this Art Bell?
And I want to get back to what you were saying, but I think it's important.
What is this, Art Bell?
On July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania.
This little fucker.
And this Thomas Matthew Crooks, who was hanging around with Department of Homeland Security individuals at the gun club nearby in Butler, Pennsylvania. We have no information about this guy. His body was cremated without the parents' authorization almost immediately. Was you can, I don't know if you know or not, but
I know about that
program.
But I suspect it is, because whenever they catch these guys that have done stuff like this, not just him, other people, school shooters and stuff like that, it's always the same type of profile. And they usually, somebody that's more apt to be vulnerable to auto-suggestion, hypnosis, and so forth would fit a certain type of person to get people to do this type of activity. Because you don't need drugs necessarily to do that. And Gregory and other hypnotists have proven that, because we put it in the book. What people are capable, but I don't
going in that cold.
I've met him. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you can't be a retard. You got to know that you're going to die. You know that.
Who's behind this and continue? I just wanted to. I think that was an important point on Sirhan.
And then pause for a second. You heard what happened with that guy that CNN said he could possibly be white, and the motherfucker was Chinese and black.
Yeah.
He shot up Blackstone. Well, that's BlackRock's part of their company that was buying all the homes. And you heard that Congress is stopping it so that no big companies that leverage land or anything could buy houses that people live in. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, and then that hit just happened to them. This is getting crazy, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because there's people that are under attack with this type of technology. And when it's being labeled the Havana syndrome, right? But there's been no official counter to any of it because they don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, we just kill all them fucking executives. That'll end it all. You know that? You think anybody's gonna want to fuck with this shit if we kill them all?
I'm talking about they don't know who's doing it, and we're doing it. They're doing it to their people. We're doing it to their people. And and it's coming from multiple sources. So this basically cancels all type of borders and loyalties, whatever, because for people that have seen this, like who is responsible for pushing all this technology ahead and using it like this? Well, we have a breakaway civilization that's decided they don't need us anymore. And part of that breakaway civilization occurred in 1947 when they passed the National Security Act, because that basically chopped everything in half, stopped all the free flow of information. We don't even live in a reality that's cognitively close to where we're at technologically or anything else because of this bifurcation that took place. Because when they filed, and people look it up, the National Security Act,
the Majestic 12, Alphonse, you know what's up.
They did that like in a week, and there was like hardly any dialogue about it. It was all done secretly, around the same time as Roswell, around the same time as CIA came into the United States. And then this breakaway civilization, a post Operation Paper came in, and they perfected all these sciences, and they had the national security clause to hide behind their entire careers. So we don't have free flowing information in this country. We haven't for a very, very long time. And that's how these programs, they're getting away with it, because of that type of clause that people get faced with.
So yeah, you guys can watch the rest of this. I'll pop it in the link real quick. But
that is some crazy shit. We were supposed to cover it on Wednesday.
Yeah, and here I got two more that kind of go. It's all technology, but if you start putting this stuff together, like he's talking about the G5 and G6 and the jab.
Well, G7's coming up, you know that, right?
Basically, a telepathic mind control, and our bodies with all the G5 is getting used to it and shit because it's everywhere now, and stuff. And now this guy, I don't know if you have heard of him, the grandfather of AI or the godfather.
Oh yeah,
of AI.
we covered him a couple times. He's the one who said that we're
interviews.
fucked.
Call you the godfather of AI. So what would you be saying to people about their career prospects in a world of superintelligence?
Trained to be a plumber.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a plumber.
Jeffrey Hinton
I
is
knew
the
you'd like
Nobel
that.
Prize winning groundbreaking work that shaped AI and the future of humanity.
Why do they call you the godfather of AI?
Because there weren't many people who believed that we could model AI on the brain so that it learned to do complicated things, like recognize objects and images or even do reasoning. And I pushed that approach for 50 years. And then Google acquired that technology. And I worked there for 10 years on something that's now used all the time in AI.
And then you left?
Yeah.
Why?
So that I could talk freely at a conference.
What did you want to talk about freely?
Dangerous AI could be.
Oh shit!
Will one day get smarter.
It's kind of a conundrum, you know that?
And if you want to know what life's like when you're not the apex intelligence,
So I was sitting there and I was watching all this stuff.
So
getting
there's
hyped,
risks
then it
that
all
come from
kind of
people-
clicked
Yeah, ask
in.
a chicken
Three
what it's
videos
like
I'm
not
gonna
to
share.
be the.
AI getting super smart.
These 3 videos I'm going to share, and it's like I sat there for a second and I was like, it was like an epiphany moment for me. I'm like, this is how they're going to, in my theory, create the fucking Matrix. And what?
Oh yeah.
This is going to be our future. It's scary if you put these 3 videos together.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, it is. But they're not going to stop it because it's too good for too many things.
What about regulations?
They have some, but they're not designed to deal with most of the threats. Like the European regulations have a clause that say none of these apply to military uses of AI.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of your students left OpenAI.
Yeah, he was probably the most important person behind the development of the early versions of ChatGPT. And I think he left because he had safety concerns. We should recognize that this stuff is an existential threat. And we have to face the possibility that unless we do something soon, we're near the end.
So let's do the risk.
Yay!
Wild. This has always blown my mind a little bit. 53% of you that listen to this show regularly haven't yet subscribed to this show. So could I
Fuck
ask
you.
you start? If you like the show and you like Jeffrey Hinton, they call you the godfather of AI.
Yes, they do.
Why do they call you that?
There weren't that many people who believed that we could make neural networks work, artificial neural networks.
It was
for a
all
long time
bullshit.
now,
Look at
from
his
the
nerd ass.
onwards, there were kind of two ideas about how to do AI. One idea was that sort of core of human intelligence was reasoning. And to do reasoning, you needed to use some form of logic. And so AI had to be based around logic.
That isn't how a logic tree
In
looks.
your head, you must have something like symbolic
Fuck.
expressions that you manipulated with
It's
rules.
algebra, logic
things
trees. This is bullshit. Logic
Things
trees don't look like
learning
that in
or
computers.
reasoning by analogy. That'll come later once we've figured out how basic reasoning works. There was a different approach, which is to say, let's model AI on the brain, because obviously the brain makes us intelligent. So simulate a network of brain cells on a computer and try and figure out how you would learn strengths of connections between brain cells so that it learned to do complicated things.
All they're doing is copying the brain.
Recognize speech, or even do reasoning.
Neural network. Think about it.
50 years.
That's the way he
Because
thought
so
it should
few
work.
people believed in it, there weren't many good universities that had groups that did that. So if you did that, the best young students who believed in that came and worked with you. So I was very fortunate in getting a whole lot of really good students.
Some of which have gone on to create and play an instrumental role in creating platforms like OpenAI.
Yes, so Ilya Sutskever would be a nice
Yeah,
example.
look at that winner.
Why did you?
Why do they all look like freaks?
Brain was a more effective approach.
I don't know.
It wasn't just me believed it. Early on, von Neumann believed it, and Turing believed it.
Oh, the
And if
Turing
neither of those
machine.
had lived, I think AI would have had a very different history. But they both died young.
You think AI would have been here sooner?
I think
fuck yeah.
neural net approach would have been accepted much sooner if either of them had lived.
In this season of your life, what mission are you on?
My main mission now is to warn people how dangerous AI could be.
After I made it.
That when
Woo!
you became the godfather of AI.
No, not really. I was quite slow to understand some of the risks. Some of the risks were always very obvious, like people would use AI to make autonomous lethal weapons. That is, things that go around deciding by themselves who to kill. Other risks, like the idea that they would one day get smarter than us and maybe would become irrelevant, I was slow to recognize that.
What an idiot.
I recognized it 20 years ago. I only
You know
recognized
what?
years ago that that was a real risk that was might be coming quite soon.
How could you not have foreseen that if
You're so smart.
cracking these computers to learn
You
similar
old potato.
and just introducing any rate of improvement?
It's a very good question. How could you
Yeah.
not have seen that? But remember, neural networks 20, 30 years ago were very primitive. and
Retarded.
nowhere near as good as humans. But things
Nobody
like
believed this shit was ever going to work.
recognition.
When I went into robotic
You don't
engineering,
worry about it getting
they
smarter.
didn't do fuck. They were retarded. That's why I started designing.
It changed for the general population when
Fuck.
GPT came out. It changed for me when I realized that the kinds of digital intelligence
It only had two states, on and off back then.
far superior to the kind of biological intelligence we have. If I want to share information with you, so I go off and I learn something, and I'd like to tell you what I learned. So I produce some sentences.
Woo!
This is a rather simplistic model, but roughly right. Your brain is trying to figure out, how can I change the strengths of connections between neurons so I might have put that word next? And so you'll do a lot of learning when a very surprising word comes, and not much learning when it's a very obvious word. If I say fish and chips, you don't do much learning when I say chips. But if I say fish and cucumber, you do a lot more learning.
You know, he's pretty proud of what he did. You know that?
So that's roughly what's going on in your brain.
I'm predicting what's coming next.
That's how we think it's working. Nobody really knows for sure how the brain works. And nobody knows how it should increase the strength of a connection.
I think this AI shit, they're all demons. You know that?
Yeah.
But what we do know now from AI is that if you could get information about whether to increase or decrease the connection strength so as to do better at whatever tasks you're trying to do, then we could learn incredible things, because that's what we're doing now with artificial neural nets. It's just we don't know for real brains how they get that signal about whether to increase or decrease.
As we sit here today, what are the big concerns you have around safety of AI? If we were to list the top couple that are really front of mind and that we should be thinking about, Um,
Can I have more than a couple?
Go ahead.
I played where he went and got his award.
First of all, I want to make
and then all he did was bitch about AI.
What's that?
About a week ago when you weren't here, I played him when he went and got his award for the AI being godfather of it, all that, and then he bitched about it the whole time. Warned about it. Pretty much what he's doing right here. That's pretty fucked up. You spend half your life making something, then the rest of it complaining about it. You know that?
Misusing AI.
You should have fucking been a goddamn lumberjack, you old fuck.
All right. He's explaining the dangers right now, of the different dangers of AI.
I just found a spicy new AI channel. Hold on, I'm over at Rumble.
First of all, I want to make a distinction between two completely different kinds of risk. There's risks that come from people misusing AI.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we show these guys. This is Jake TV.
All the short-term risks. And then there's risks that come from AI getting super smart and deciding it doesn't need us.
Is that a real risk?
And I talk mainly about that second risk because lots of people say, is that a real risk? And yes, it is. Now, we don't know how much of a risk it is. We've never been in that situation before. We've never had to deal with things smarter than us.
He don't say it, but I've heard some people say the risk of AI realizing that it's so smart that it don't need us anymore and it eliminates us is anywhere from 1% to 99% chance that it could happen or not happen.
We're fucked. Yeah,
that's how much they don't know if it could or could not happen.
I've showed shit from there
possibility,
before. We'll show it on Wednesday or Friday. I mean Saturday. Yeah, we're fucked, man. Just think about
really,
it. We're creating a silicone god. This is right out of Morrowind. You know that?
We have no idea how to deal with it. We have
the
no
Lorcan
idea.
heart.
And anybody who tells you they know just what's going to happen and how to deal with it, they're talking nonsense. So we don't know how to estimate the probabilities it'll replace us. Some people say it's like less than 1%. My friend Jan Lecan, who was a postdoc with me, thinks, no. We're always going to be, we build these things, we're always going to be in control. We'll build them to be obedient. And other people, like Yudkowsky, say, no, these things are going to wipe us out for sure. If anybody builds it, it's going to wipe us all out. And he's confident of that. I think both of those positions are extreme. It's very hard to estimate the probabilities in between.
If you had to bet on who was right out of your two friends?
I simply don't know. So if I had to bet, I'd say the probabilities
for a second.
And I don't know which estimate.
This is something we're going to be covering. They've got a new religion at Google that they found out that everybody was hiding. Did you hear about this?
No.
They worship the fucking AI overlord already. And then there's this fucking thing where if you fucking work for the AI overlord now, then he won't kill you later on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these people are fucking wigging out about all this shit. And then with the AI telling people about this new religion that they're the center of it, you heard about that, right?
Yes.
This whole thing is working towards making people confused, I think, and fucking making them wig out, it looks like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't trust any of it.
For say 10 to 20% chance they'll wipe us out. But that's just gut. Based on the idea.
I'm going to wipe you guys out. I'm going to live.
We're pretty ingenious. The hope is that if enough smart people do enough research with enough resources, we'll figure out a way to build them so they'll never want to harm us.
Sometimes I think
what?
Path. Sometimes I think about
I don't
nuclear
believe
bombs
that.
and the invention.
Oh, yeah. If we're just going to make sure they never harm us. Yeah, okay.
The atomic bomb came along, and I imagine a lot of people at that time thought,
Fuck.
Yes, I was there. We did.
I don't like those odds.
We're still here.
We're still here, yes. So the atomic bomb was really only good for one thing, and it was very obvious how it worked. Even
we got a couple of people that are arguing with AI Oz, and they get it to say shit.
obvious
It's pretty
it was
funny. We'll be playing that.
That was very dangerous. With
One of the
AI
guys, he made fucking a diesel engine that gets over 100 miles an hour.
Oh,
Remember
really?
him, Mossy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, he got the AI to admit a lot of crazy shit about our government and Israel's government being evil. It's pretty wild. I'll be playing that soon.
many things. It's going to be magnificent in healthcare and education and more or less any industry that needs to use its data. It's going to be able to use it better with AI. So we're not going to stop the development. You know, people say, well, why didn't we
There's a race right now, an AI race. You know that, right?
Two
It's like the nuclear arms race, but now it's with AI. And the problem is, we don't even have an electrical fucking thing that can do it right now. You know that, right?
The European regulations.
Our electrical system's fucking jacked. It's like, remember the old days where they'd show all them wires going all over the fucking place?
Right.
We ain't much advanced beyond that, man, if you want to know the fucking sad truth about it all. They're going to have to revamp everything. That's why he's getting all that money in from all over the world. They're going to redo our whole electrical grid, and it's going to be insane when they're done. Because it's going to have to be able to handle all this power they're going to need.
Yep.
And they sure in the fuck can't do it in China or anywhere else right now. So if they get it all up here like that, it's going to be fucking crazy.
Yes, it will.
That's one of the times I'm saying I'm glad I'm old.
Threats. And in particular, the
Later on, Eric.
have a clause in them that say none of these regulations apply to military uses of AI. So governments are willing to regulate companies and people, but they're not willing to regulate themselves.
No, they just passed a law here for the next, 8 years, you said, that they can do unregulated AI?
10.
10 years. The next 10 years, unregulated AI research they can do here now. Can you imagine what the fuck they're going to do in 10 years? Holy shit.
And they always want to go with something that's going to be militaristic, so who knows?
It's fuck.
It's a natural thing that we do. Our most advanced stuff is military.
So we got a 20% chance of living through this and having a good ending.
Yeah.
I'm a gambling motherfucker. Let's roll.
We're seeing this already. I don't think
You
people
know
realize
that?
OpenAI release a new model or a new piece of software in America. They can't release it to Europe yet because of
Does it mean we're going to get better video games?
Our new agent is available to everybody, but it can't come to Europe yet because there's regulations.
Yes.
What does that do? That gives us a productivity disadvantage. Like,
what we need is, I mean, at this point in history, when we're about to produce things more intelligent than ourselves, what we really need is a kind of world government that works, run by intelligent, thoughtful people. And that's not what we got.
So free for all.
Well, what we've got is sort of, we've got capitalism, which is done very nicely by us. It's produced lots of goods and services for us. But these big companies, they're legally required to try and maximize.
Oh, yeah. That's it, Eric.
Not what you want.
I mean, Oz.
Developing this stuff.
So let's do the risks then. You talked about there's human risks and then there's...
So I've distinguished these two kinds of risk.
Yep.
Let's talk about all the risks from bad human actors using AI. There's cyber attacks.
Power only wants control.
Between 2023 and 2024...
Real power is not controlling.
1,200%.
You know what?
Yeah.
And that's probably because these large language models make it much easier to do phishing attacks.
And a phishing attack, for anyone that doesn't know, is...
They send you something saying, hi, I'm your friend John, and I'm stuck in El Salvador. Could you just wire this money? That's one kind of attack.
Yeah.
But the phishing attacks are really trying to get your logon credentials.
And now with AI, they can clone my voice, my image.
They can do all that.
I'm struggling at the moment because there's a bunch of AI scams on X and also Meta. And there's one in particular on Meta, so Instagram, Facebook at the moment, which is a paid advert where they've taken my voice from the podcast. They've taken my mannerisms and they've made a new video of me encouraging people to go and take part in this crypto Ponzi scam or whatever. And we've been, we spent weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and end emailing Meta, telling please take this down. They take it down, another one pops up. They take that one pops up. So it's like whack-a-mole.
Yes,
and then
very annoying.
The heartbreaking part is you get the messages from people that have fallen for the scam, and they've lost £500 or $500.
And they're crossed with you because you recommended it.
And I'm sad for them.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
I have a smaller version of that, which is some people now publish papers with me as one of the authors.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it's in order that they can get lots of citations to themselves.
So cyber attacks.
Cloud.
There's been an explosion of those.
And these already obviously AI is very patient, so they can go through 100 million lines of code looking for known ways of attacking.
What's the third video?
It's easy to do, but they're going to get more creative.
Oh, I'm done. I can. This is. Let's share this one for anybody who wants to watch it. This third one is the We don't even have to show it. I'll just share
I was gonna
it.
say share it, so at least they can see it before we move on.
It's Neuralink. Y'all know
Oh
about
fuck
Neuralink.
that! I'm not getting that.
I'm
They're
not
trying to
getting
push it
either,
like it's gonna
but
help people that
if-
are got shit
okay,
wrong
but
with them.
listen to me for a minute. This one, the first video, talks about the nanotechnology, like from the jab and stuff like that, and using G5 and G6, and it's going to alter your brain waves and stuff. They're going to alter your consciousness. They're going to alter your thought process. You're going to be basically like a little dummy. They'll eventually convince enough people through that shit to get the Neuralink. I'm not saying we're going to be one of them, but I'm saying this is what's going to be going on. And then you got AI that's going to be doing pretty much everything. It's going to be like a Matrix.
Well, there's motherfuckers right now. They're letting Grok and
we're all going to be living in a false utopia in our own head and shit.
so it's going to be the Matrix, like I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck!
And who knows? We could be walking around or not even walking around. They might be using.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be one of the wild people out in the woods. Fuck all
I don't
that.
plan on any of it.
Well, that's
And
why
then
we'll
Neuralink
be
one
the
is
ones
right
that out in
here.
the wild fighting against them.
They're long videos, but yeah, I wanted to share them. It's like when you see it all together like that, it's like, what the fuck?
It's
They're
not us we got to
working-
worry
this
about. We
side's
got to
working on
educate
this.
the young.
You got the other ones working on this, and then you got
Yeah, it's just like the
Elon over here
Manhattan
working on
Project. You got
this.
a bunch of
Yeah.
people working on different things that are all
That's why
going to come
everything's
together.
all compartmentalized.
Yeah, it's compartmentalized. They don't realize what the other people are doing and how that ties together.
That's how they built the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it's how they do all their dirty shit. You think if everybody knew what the fuck was going on, that they would contribute? They'd be like, fuck this. But if you're just making a widget, you don't know what the fuck it does. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're evil as fuck.
All right, what do you got to share?
Here.
I shared the links and chat.
We'll start with this
All
for a
three of those
fucking
videos.
palate cleanser.
But yeah, that's some crazy stuff. That's why I wanted to share on Wednesday, but I was sitting
Yeah, you weren't here. It's all good.
It's okay.
Ow! Ow! What the fuck? Give me another
Ow, you little squirrels.
Yeah, get him, brother.
Ah!
Fuck off.
Get off me!
I had a squirrel.
I've had millions of them.
Let me save you! Get the hell fuck out of here! Get out of here!
I had one that lived in a bird cage in my basement, and it had babies.
We found one. Me and my
shit.
dad was on. Fell out of the
Oh, fuck! Is that an ant?
Cocksucker!
We raised it up, and eventually we let it go. But it was my buddy, and tap on a tree, and it'd come running down the power lines and run over and sit on my shoulder. I'd give it a peanut or a nut, whatever I had, walnut. Man, fucking just sit there and chill. It was cool. Someone could be assholes.
Jesus is obviously the Son of God, but it is grace, is perfection, somebody that sacrificed everything, that gave us this opportunity to live life. And for me, when you say he's your Lord and Savior, you proclaim it whenever you can, but he's the reason we're here. And the story of Jesus walking among the flesh, the only perfect man, and to be sacrificed on the cross and die for our sins forever. And when you accept that grace, that's it's an unbelievable feeling that then you dive into the Word and you see the stories, and the Scripture backs up what you're saying and the things that you go through. There's whatever you're going through, there's something in the Scripture that can help you out, and it's been written, and it's the truth.
Boom. He's gonna get a letter.
We're asking people, what would you do if somebody broke into your
it's
house
Grim.
with the intention
I got
to
him.
rob and harm
Yep.
your
Hey, Grim.
family?
Oh, I called 811.
Yep.
811. You mean 911?
No, 811, because I'm going to need to know where to dig a hole.
Here, I'm gonna do this
We're
over
asking
again.
people, what would you do if somebody broke into your house with the intentions to rob and harm your family?
Oh, I called 811.
811. You mean 911?
No, 811, because I'm going to need to know where to dig a hole.
Get it?
Oh yeah.
Thing.
Mark, they're gonna come out and tell you where all
We're
the
asking people.
wires and pipes and
Yeah,
shit
Miss
are.
Dig. 1-800.
Who actually runs the government, in your experience?
Not who you think it is. It's not even people who we vote for. When you look at what happened when President Biden had that infamous debate with President Trump, it exposed the reality that many of us have known for a long time, which is that President Biden has not been the guy calling the shots. He has not been the guy making the decisions, nor has it been Kamala Harris, for that matter, nor will it be if she is elected president. It is this cabal of, the Democrat elite, the woke warmongers, made up of the likes of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and, Tony Blinken and Jake Sullivan and, people who
all the scumbags
are in the military industrial complex, people who profit from us being in a constant state of war. It is those in the administrative state, the national security state, who derive more authorities and ability to take away our liberty when we are in a heightened state of crisis or war. It is their friends and billionaires and people in media who all derive their power from being able to have a figurehead that essentially they can control.
You know it. All they are is
Who-
the fucking face of the scam. The people behind it are the ones who got the real power. Here, we're going to show this now. That would be a good pivot. I don't know if you heard about this. This just happened a few hours ago. Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens got on a stream together, and they're talking about Nick Fuentes, and they say that he's just a sad little gay boy in a basement, that he's an angry gay boy, and then since he let Destiny give him a blowjob, you got to wonder, But this is fucking brilliant.
And now they want to gatekeep me out and do this personality attack and say I'm a bitter loser in my basement.
He keeps saying he's a bitter loser. He said you're
I'm
a bitter
kid from
fag.
Chicago.
You look a lot like
And they
Caleb.
slipped up there because they forgot
You
for
know
a
what?
second that they're pretending to be the spokesperson for exactly that kind of person.
And he let
Tucker's
Destiny give him a
mask slipped,
blowjob,
and he
so he's
forgot
either
for
bi
minute
or a
that
fag,
for
one or
8
the other.
years he's been pretending to care about the plight of weird kids in their parents' basement who are broke and didn't go to an Ivy
didn't
League
say
school,
weird
living
kids.
in
He said
cities
a
that don't
fag.
matter, like Chicago.
He said a
not like
gay,
Washington,
sad
DC
little
or
boy.
LA or New York. And that's why he had such disdain and contempt for me in that moment.
A not so subtle rivalry between Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes that has been happening in the peripheral for years finally reached a head last night when Nick Fuentes exploded on Tucker for bad jacketing him and calling him a
Bad
weird
jacketing
little
him?
gay kid.
He is a
which
weird
in
little
short
gay kid.
describes the beef between the two, as each has accused the other of being a fed. The comments come from Tucker's latest interview with
Oh, yeah,
Candace
and the
Owens, who has
Fed.
been on a death
And the
spiral after her
motherfucking
poorly
Fed.
hashed interview with Nick, which later turned into a series of ratios, with Nick telling
Yeah, he
Candace
told her to
exactly
make him a
how he
fucking
likes his
sandwich.
sandwiches. Both pundits clearly
That was
feel
fucking
threatened by
insane.
Nick,
Did you
and you
see
can
that
feel
interview?
that energy throughout.
Those two were arguing.
Here is what they had to say about Nick.
Watch this shit.
Obvious. I've been
I
around
don't
a long
understand it.
time. I know it when I see it.
Yeah, and I will say I don't understand it. We were very kind to him. Like I truly, like we almost said, like we felt maybe he was a bit lonely. We should invite him back for dinner. I mean, that's how good of an experience I had. And
Yeah,
he-
it's clearly it's
and
a
then it was a
sad-
180. So it's either A, it's being driven from like a little boy insecurity, and he just was so worried that he like just went on the attack because he doesn't know how to have normal relations after being banned everywhere.
Well, I think there's the kind of
that
the,
could be one element.
the angry gay
Or-
kid thing going on. Yeah.
Or
Huh?
it's the
The
what
angry
you're
gay
saying,
kid.
where he does this, he's lying to everybody and pretending that things are one way when it's not. I can say
Why
he
is he
lied.
attacking Joe Kent, who, I mean, Joe Kent worked as a CIA contractor, paramilitary contractor. He's in the U.S. military for years fighting our neocon wars. And his wife was killed in Syria in one of those wars. Joe Kent is the single most sincere critic.
You sure about that?
And I would
You
say the one with the
sure?
most credibility in the United States to say this foreign policy is bad.
They're
It killed
doing
my
that
wife.
to Kent
I was
to
part of it.
what's that one?
Joe
chick named
Kent is
Crockett.
actually someone the CIA
Whenever
doesn't
that
like at
Crockett
all
bitch
because
is
he
talking
understands
now,
how it
somebody's
operates.
got a chirper that
And
they're
for
chirping
Nick
whenever she's
Fuentes, who's like some
fucking
child
around.
from Chicago, I mean, to go after him specifically, one congressional seat in Washington State.
That is random.
It's not random, though. It's the opposite of random. Joe Kent was number one on the list of people they wanted to knock off, people who believe in our neocon foreign policy. They wanted Joe Kent out because he could stand up and say, I actually know. I've got the receipts. My wife was killed in Syria. You had to take that guy out. And Nick Fuentes, this child, this weird little gay kid in his basement in Chicago, is participating in a super PAC to bump off Joe Kent. Like, I've been around this my whole life. I know what that is. It's just an organized effort.
Yeah.
And he also did the thing that David Duke always did, including to me, which is be like, oh, yeah, it's my friend. And everyone's like, oh, Tucker Carlson's been endorsed by David Duke. I've been making like the anti-racist argument my whole life. Like, I'm not for David Duke. Do I think David Duke is right when he's against affirmative action? You bet I do. But I'm not for David Duke. But David Duke would try to discredit people by hugging them. And that's exactly what Fuentes did. He goes out there and meet all these people. Hi, I'm Nick Fuentes. Can I get my picture with you? That's a campaign to destroy credible voices on the right. And Fuentes is part of it. And I know I'm inviting endless trouble by saying this because, this is a kid with a lot of spare time, but it's just a fact.
A fag in the basement.
And I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
And you can believe me or not, but I know what I'm talking about.
I can confirm he's dishonest. I mean, so it's like you use that as your, like, I could not determine what his motives were. And I said, you know what? I don't have time for this. I gave you a fair chance, gave you a fair shake, and you are a fundamentally dishonest human being. There was no reason to do it. If he had not done that show and screamed and yelled, his followers would have been like, oh, that was an interesting conversation between two people who agreed some, disagreed some, and like that was it. It was interesting that he got there. He doesn't want to be, and I can tell you that he doesn't want to be anywhere but where he is. He doesn't want to have normal relations. And it did sort of feel, and I said that to him, that he's like responding to orders somewhere, because why are you attacking me?
Well, who
why
are the
why are you attacking Dave
funders?
Smith? What is the issue with Dave Smith? And he couldn't answer the question.
Exactly.
He couldn't answer the question. He was just like, well,
The fakest thing I've ever seen.
and I'm like, why do you hate Dave Smith over Joe Rogan?
But Nick did not take this lightly.
Yeah,
With
he
what
flipped.
many are saying is his greatest clapback of all time. Here is the uncut 7-minute response.
I'm being accused of being the CIA by Peter Thiel's best boys, by Tucker Carlson with his daddy. Tucker Carlson's, and you know what? Here's the other thing. Tucker Carlson said, I'm a weird gay kid in the basement. Yeah, and I'm from Chicago. You're right. Well, okay, you're not right about all of that.
Yeah,
But
you cell phone right there, you fag. Check this out. A few years ago, he got in Tucker Carlson's ass and said, your dad's CIA, you're nothing but a goddamn Mockingbird piece of shit plant. And Tucker Carlson didn't know his dad was CIA then until after he died. So he fucking fought back. And then he said, after I found out my dad died and that he was a fucking CIA guy, he said, I'm like, how did this motherfucking little kid from Chicago know all that? And that he didn't. Tell me that ain't some unself-aware bullshit.
Wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Tucker Carlson says, I have so many trust funds, I never have to work. Tucker went to a $45,000 per year private high school, then a $45,000 per year selective Ivy League school in New England. Tucker Carlson's daddy was a Reagan appointee. And then after years of bragging about being an elite.
No, don't trust anybody, Oz.
Being so out of touch and so rich. Now he's going to be the
We played him on here one or twice.
Now
Just
he's going to roll up
what
his
he was
sleeves.
saying, but fuck with
I just
everything
like to
else
hunt and
about
fish
him.
in my log cabin. I care about Klarna and credit card debt. But then when it comes to me, I'm one of the real disaffected white people. You want to talk about me and them? I am them.
Yep.
He says Nick Fuentes is leading all of the disaffected young white men. I am a disaffected young white man. I was a precocious, intelligent, young white college student who went to Boston University, who was pro-Trump and red-pilled by Trump and animated by Trump's message of America first. And I asked questions about Israel, and I was punished for it. I did it years before Tucker Carlson started talking about Israel last year. And I sacrificed, and I was targeted by the ADL, by the SPLC, by the federal government, by the conservative movement that both Candace and Tucker were a part of. Candace and Tucker had nothing to say about Israel until it became unavoidable last year. Not popular, but unavoidable. And now they want to gatekeep me out and do this personality attack and say I'm a bitter loser in my basement from Chicago. I'm a kid from Chicago.
A gay kid.
And they slipped up there because they forgot for 1 second that they're pretending to be the spokesperson for exactly that kind of person. Tucker's mask slipped, and he forgot for a minute that for 8 years he's been pretending to care about the plight of weird kids in their parents' basement who are broke and didn't go to an Ivy League school, living in cities that don't matter like Chicago, not like Washington, D.C. or L.A. or New York.
Or join the
And
military,
that's why
you
he
little
had such
bitch.
disdain and contempt for me in that moment. Between the personality attacks,
I think
he's
it's the head
lonely,
job from
he's
Destiny,
weird. He lives in a
truthfully. What do you
basement.
think?
I'm sorry. Did you guys forget that that's your target audience that you're trying to pander to?
Sounds like a.
Did you
pretty
forget
good
that for
analogy.
2 seconds? And I'm the
He's
inauthentic
gonna start
person.
singing karaoke. I know
am
it's
that
Caleb.
person. I am a spokesman for the disaffected white man because I am one, and you two are not. Candace Owens got married to British royalty worth $200 million after meeting him for 2 weeks on Zoom. What the fuck is even that about? And Tucker Carlson's dad ran the CIA's propaganda empire fighting the Soviet Union. He went and fought with the Contras when he was in college. When I was in college, I was doing a webcam show in my friend's dorm room criticizing Israel. So who's the CIA cutout? Who's the inauthentic one? Who's the crazy, hateful one? I would never describe a well-meaning young white person who's trying to get ahead as a weird kid in his basement from Chicago.
You
And
said
what is
gay.
that supposed to mean? What is wrong with being from Chicago? What is wrong with being weird? What is wrong with living in your basement? That's a lot of people because of the problems you claim to care about. Tucker's at Turning Point USA extolling the predatory nature of usury and how it's preventing young white men from getting homes. And then the week after
Well,
says
usury
you're in
is
your
against
mom's
the Bible.
basement. So which is it? So which is it? Do you care about Klarna and people going into debt to order pizzas and home ownership being impossible? Or do you think that's a contemptible, low-status thing to be ridiculed and mocked? Who's pandering here exactly? Because that wasn't you. You were born to the Swanson family fortune, and your daddy
Yeah,
who ran
Swanson
the
Frozen
CIA.
Foods.
You know, my dad didn't even graduate college. My dad worked for the tollway. His dad died of a drug overdose in the 70s. My mother's father was a garbage man in Chicago, and he committed suicide. He was a veteran of World War II. Who's the CIA cutout? Who's the poser? Who is America?
He's mad.
I am America. Chicago is America. That's an American story. I didn't go to Yale Law School and suck Peter Thiel's dick and then get a sinecure at a venture capital firm advising Rebecca Mercer. and writing hillbilly elegy and talking about it at the Aspen Institute. That's your biographical credibility? How many of these disaffected white people that love Trump because he's racist went to Yale Law School and got plucked out by Peter Thiel, whoever he even is? Peter Thiel with his fixation with the Antichrist, this homosexual who's involved with the CIA, wants to live forever and govern the world with AI. Yeah, that's really relatable. That's really relatable. Do another show with him and Curtis Yarvin. Do another show. Do the 47th show with JD Vance. It is insulting, and it is insulting to everybody's intelligence for Tucker to sit there and say he doesn't know his dad is in the CIA, for him to say that I'm in the CIA. What a joke. What a sick joke. Especially after everything that's happened to me. And unlike what Candace Owens says, she says, what happened to him when he was 18. What happened to me is ongoing. Okay? Unlike Candace Owens and Tucker, I never got a contract with Ben Shapiro and Rupert Murdoch. I was on Maker Support. I was on Patreon. I was on DLive. I had to fight for everything I have. I didn't get $1 million contract from Turning Point. I didn't get $20 million from Fox News. My daddy didn't get me a job in Arkansas.
And to add some additional housekeeping, a claim from Tucker that is getting eviscerated online is that he only recently found out his dad was involved with the CIA.
It says Tucker Carlson tells Candace Owens that Nick Fuentes must be a Fed because how else would Nick know Tucker's dad was CIA when Tucker just found out this year when he died? How the hell would this kid from Chicago know this? It's been publicly available for years on the internet, originally posted to BitChute 4 years ago where it has 100,000 views. He even posted to Gab 2 years ago, this guy, Sam Parker. Am I a Fed too, Tucker? What does it say about Tucker's credibility that hundreds of thousands of internet anons figured out his dad worked for the CIA before Tucker did? Why would Tucker be mad at these people for sleuthing of publicly available internet info? It sounds like he's full of shit, don't it?
Yeah. And that somehow Nick knew about it before he did. First class clips with the receipts here shows us that is not true at all.
Nepo, baby.
My dad as a CIA, his dad's in the CIA or whatever. And I'm like, well, that's no, untrue. And my father dies, and I learn actually, yeah, was involved in that world. Completely shocked by it. So when I applied to CIA, and I've taken a lot of crap, including from Putin, like, oh, you're from a CIA family. Well, yeah, obviously my father worked in conjunction with CIA. I mean, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's a year apart.
I tried to join the CIA, but I'm not being false about it.
I think it is safe to say at this point that the entire political landscape is threatened by Nick. And I think it's obvious that with the resurgence of him and others on the most popular platforms, that it's an indicator they have no idea what to do with the Overton window slamming to the right. Millions of Americans clamoring to see and hear more of the most banned man on the planet.
That's because he's fucking, it's a Streisand effect. Like he's saying, they're fucking trying to tell us that we can't pay attention to him when he's the only one that's common sense, that these fuckers aren't. You know that? It's fucking insane. I'll go with this ID.
Okay, then say no. He's saying yes, but then walking away. Yeah, well, so that's why my response is like, how are you going to say yes and walk away? And then you get all defensive. He's on a medical call. If he would have said that, cool. But he didn't say that.
I'm not defensive about anything.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Disgusting. Get out of here.
This man was sitting inside his parked RV when an officer showed up, claiming someone called him in as suspicious. Without any proof or clear reason, the officer demanded ID. When the man asked what crime he was suspected of, the officer shifted tactics, saying he was trespassing on private property. The man pointed out there were no signs, but that didn't matter. The officer just wanted compliance. When he asked for a sergeant, they claimed he was busy. From there, the situation escalated, with officers treating him like a criminal, throwing out baseless accusations and trying to intimidate him into giving up his rights.
You're asking for my ID. Is it because I'm on private property or is it because I'm suspicious?
Because we're called here for a suspicious person. That's why we're here.
Okay, then I don't wish to identify myself.
Well, then we're going to have to talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about it. Do you not want to talk about it anymore?
No, we're not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Am I free to go? Am I being detained?
No, you're detained
What crime do you suspect? What crime are you detaining me for?
You're not, like I said, we're right now just looking at your. We call it. This is called a suspicious person as someone.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony being suspicious? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony being suspicious?
We're just trying to identify you.
And I'm trying to figure out why I'm being detained.
All right.
Why am I being detained?
We're trying to figure out who you are and what you're doing here. That's it.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
All right. We didn't say there's any crime right now.
So what am I being detained for?
Right now, it was called as a suspicious person.
What crime do you suspect me of committing to be detaining me right now?
Right now, you're parked on private property.
I can't leave because you're detaining me, though. What crime do you suspect me of committing to be detaining me right now?
Can I explain, sir?
Is there who's the leader right here?
May I explain?
Who's the leader right here? Are you in charge?
I'm not in charge.
Who's in charge? Are you in charge, sir?
No, our sergeant is occupied right now. Can I explain what's going on?
Don't touch me. No.
Fucking
no,
clowns.
Can I just explain?
No.
You had a question.
What am I being detained for?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it for you, pal.
Okay.
Okay.
Pal?
So, can I explain?
Yeah, they
I'm
suck
asking
as
what crime. I'm
cops.
asking
You know
for an
that?
explanation. I'm asking what crime do you suspect me of committing that I'm being detained for right
Well,
now?
technically, it's trespassing because this is private property.
So
Like he explained to you.
So, but I have to refuse to leave though.
No, not true.
This is where it emanates from.
Everybody wants to give like half a cent.
No, I'm trying to.
You said
explain it to
you said
and you're not listening to what
your
I'm saying.
supervisor's coming, correct?
No, he's not coming. You
Okay.
asked if I was in charge, and
Yeah.
I said no.
Okay. So who's running the show right now? Because everybody's giving me like half of 2 cents.
There's 3 police on scene. 3 police
Okay.
are in charge.
And what crime are you detaining me for
I
currently?
just answered.
Trespassing.
We need to ID you. We're not trying to charge you with a crime.
You have to have a trespass warning first. You have to give me permission to leave. You can't just give me a ticket for
I'm
trespassing.
not trying to give you a ticket.
Then what ID? What do you need ID for?
You're detained because of that. I'm not trying to give you a ticket for anything.
God, is he weak?
You understand that?
I don't understand that because
The whole reason why we're out here, if I could explain, the
So-
whole reason
so
why
if
we're out here. No. You're in an RV parked across from an elementary school.
Correct.
That's the reason why we're here, because
Okay.
you could probably agree with us that it is suspicious to wait in an RV the entire day across from an elementary school. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Okay.
That's
well, in the eyes of the law,
subjective.
that is suspicious, and you are
Really? In the eyes of the law, that's suspicious? Where in the law does it say that an RV across from the school is suspicious?
It doesn't have to say it anywhere.
Okay, that's very ambiguous. I understand if y'all want to come out and make contact with me, cool. But to have 3 police officers say, no, you're detained after you made contact with me and I'm willing to leave, that's unacceptable to me. So that's why I'm just not willing to deal with y'all right now. I feel like that's
okay.
If you're
So I'm trying to explain it to you.
well, I mean, what's your end goal here of being here? Do you want me to stay or leave?
We'd like to identify you.
So your whole purpose of stopping here is just to ID me. It's not to get me to leave the property in general. So I don't understand how that helps your basis of trespassing.
I think ultimately it would be best if you left, but right now we need to ID you before anything happens.
Okay, well, at this time, I like to remain silent.
Okay. I'm just here because I'm a school officer and the school called. That's all.
Okay, I apologize. I don't know if you were working all day, but no one came by to make contact with me earlier. Okay, yeah. To my point, there's no trespassing signs in front.
No, I get it. My experience, we've had people over here, and I'm not even accusing this. I've had guys taking pictures of kids. We've had sex offenders around. I'm not even on the.
I don't even want to. Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay. Call me a pedophile. Disgusting. You have, get out of here. Freaking disgusting. Have a gun on your hip. I don't consider you a murderer. Ridiculous. Wow. I don't wish to answer any questions.
Well, is this thing registered?
I don't wish to answer any questions.
It isn't registered. That plate's not coming back to anything right now. So that's a problem.
They ran
Am I
his
still being
plate.
detained?
They know who he is. They're such pieces of shit.
Can I request the sergeant come out?
He's a little bit busy right now, but we're just trying to.
So am I not able to request the sergeant?
Sure, but he's busy.
Okay,
right
I would like to request the sergeant then, please.
Right. Well, we still got to figure this
Man,
out.
okay. Can I still? Is that gonna hinder from me requesting a?
No, we can.
Okay.
Have a supervisor. It's just going to be a little bit.
Okay, before he's requested or before he comes out? Okay, that's fine. Can we go ahead and request him then?
They don't
Or
want
do you
that
not want to do that?
paperwork.
Because now you're just walking away when I'm asking for a supervisor to come out. Y'all want to act like, oh, I'm just having a conversation with you. When it comes time to me asking something specific, y'all want to walk off and do whatever.
Are you curious where our sergeant is right now?
No, I'm curious why I cannot ask for a sergeant to come out.
You could. He's on a medical call, which takes priority over your request.
It takes my request, my rights. I'm just asking to. Y'all are crazy.
No, like
okay,
you could ask, and we could say no.
Okay, then say no. He's saying yes, but then walking away.
Yeah, well, he's on.
So that's why my response is like, how are you going to say yes and walk away? And then you get all defensive. He's on a medical call. If he would have said that, cool. But he didn't say that.
I'm not defensive about anything.
Well, y'all are detaining me, so you're very defensive.
I'm not. I'm doing my job.
You're not doing, in my opinion, not doing. Yeah.
You can have any opinion you want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are doing our job.
Okay. Well, you're still talking about me about whatever.
Whatever opinion you want. That's fine. What do you do for a living? Are you in law enforcement?
Oh, God.
I do not wish to answer any questions, and at this time, I'm going to remain silent.
That's fine. This is a sick man. You have somewhere to be?
Again, I wish to remain silent at this point. I'm not. Okay.
No, because what I'm saying to you is like we could totally get you on your way if you could just provide us your information. You'd be on your way in 2 minutes. That's the only missing piece.
I don't believe I've committed any crime to be warranting me to ID myself. I feel like criminals have to ID themselves. I haven't done anything wrong.
Sure. If you have nothing to hide, then there's nothing
that's their cop
wrong
out.
with
You got
providing
nothing to
your
hide.
information.
If you don't have any law to state that I have to provide ID, then you have no right to ID me. Well, I disagreed with you, so we're waiting for a sergeant to come, I guess, after his medical call.
We're not obligated to have a sergeant respond here at all.
Okay, and I'm
You understand?
obligated to answer any of your questions.
Okay, but so nevertheless, you still are detained.
Okay.
And then we'll just
And I'm not
remain
moving.
detained for what? The rest of the day?
I don't know. That determines on you. You're running the show right now, not me.
It doesn't determine it determines me.
Yes, because you're detaining me. I'm not detaining myself. I would like to leave at this point.
Sure.
You're saying I'm detained, so that's on you. So you're running the show, not me.
Yes. And this entire thing, you'd be on your way in a couple minutes if you just provided your information. But you're refusing to do that. So that's why we're here at a standstill.
Okay.
So we'll just remain at a standstill.
Okay.
George, right? All right. You're on body camera as well, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, is there any way I can see your license and then you'll be moved on your way? That's it. If we already know what the registration is on the vehicle and all that stuff.
Again, I
My
don't wish to
sergeant
answer
asked-
questions. I'm supposed to remain silent at this point.
Okay. But listen, right now you're on township property. That's what we're talking about. And we're just asking just for your driver's license. That's it. We identified who owns the vehicle and you said it was you, correct?
You're Matthew Prevo?
We just want this done so then we can get out of your hair here. That's all that we're looking to do here. We're not looking to violate any rights or anything like that. You can, like I said, we're on recording as well. We all have our body cameras on and our MVRs on right now. All right? That's all we need to know. And then we're going to get out of your hair. That's all that we need.
Confirmed it with the DL picture.
Did you? All right. So I don't really know what the big deal is here, but you can go.
So I'm not longer being detained?
No, we finally identified.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
These officers didn't come to resolve a situation, they came to intimidate. Instead of simply asking him to leave if they truly believed he was on private property, they fixated on getting his ID to escalate the encounter. The man calmly explained that there were no trespassing signs and without a crime or reasonable suspicion, he was under no legal obligation to identify himself. But that wasn't what the officers wanted. They threw out inappropriate accusations, trying to scare him into surrendering his rights. When he asked for a sergeant, they brushed it off, later claiming one was too busy to respond. Yet when the sergeant eventually showed up, they somehow already knew the man's name because they had run his license plate without consent. Instead of correcting course, the sergeant demanded driver license just to verify what they already knew. That's not law enforcement. That's harassment, masked as procedure. They only backed off when they confirmed his identity from the license photo and had no legal grounds left to hold him.
What a bunch of bullshit. God damn it. We'll do the Thunderbird first.
Looks nice.
Yeah, 2026. It's a new Thunderbird.
Welcome back to Car
Well,
Review
AI
Studio,
though.
your go-to channel
Yeah.
for the most exciting, most thrilling, and most honest reviews of the hottest machines on the planet. Today, we're diving deep into a name that has made a powerful comeback.
They never show the front of it,
Ford
man.
Thunderbird.
I kept
Yes,
waiting for them to show the
legend is
front. They're
reborn,
saying how
and
good the
it's back
front
with
is.
an attitude that screams performance.
Then the only one I could see was over here in the back. You know that? It's got the round
Yeah.
headlights.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want a fuckload of money for it. All right, and then I got this lady. Check this bitch out.
Am I supposed to sit in here? Oh, and I
There's
got
tons of other places before somebody gets hurt.
On March 14th, 2025, a nurse at a pediatric office called the police to report a woman who had been pooping in front of their building. The nurse stated the woman had relieved herself 4 times that day
I thought you guys
and
would
was
like
starting
this.
to frighten the patients.
Hello.
Hey, Keely.
What was that?
I'm gonna be sick in my stomach.
For what?
I don't know. I've been sick for days. I don't know if it's the food or eating or what.
Are you using the bathroom out here in public, or?
I did earlier because they're pissing me off in the stalls. The kids are making all this racket at night. They're making me shit myself in my diaper. They're doing it on purpose. It's an ongoing thing.
Okay, well, you can't be using the bathroom out here in the middle of the parking lot. People are complaining.
Well, they always complain.
I know, but
They
that's
complain
not.
about everything. If it's not that, it's about me. They say stupid bitch. They say stupid girl. It's not about the bathroom. It's about me, my smell, my car, my music. It's about everything, officer. Can't you understand anything? And if it's
Calm
not
down.
that,
Calm
no,
down.
I'm not going to
Shit's
calm down.
happening.
You know why? Because they're using my debit card now. The sheriff from your fucking place is using my debit card. I'm going to use Amy's debit card.
Okay, I know nothing about
No,
that.
she
I'm
is.
just here about
She
something else.
used $642. I have it right here.
It's getting
Have
crazy.
you called and made a complaint about that?
I don't have a phone because it got fucked up from the guy at the library. There is so much shit I gotta tell you. There is bullshit on top of bullshit tonight. Let me tell you something. You guys have got to
Let
get
me
your
tell you
shit
something.
together. I haven't had it.
Okay.
And don't you dare arrest me because I'm gonna roll this window up and I'm gonna have it. And if I lose this decal in my car, I can't. My father's not heard from me for months now. There's been no phone calls to him. He does not know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't even know. I haven't seen a psychiatrist in months. You know, I've not seen a
Got
psychiatrist.
caught by thinking, oh
December?
God, what I get
Since
into.
December?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need to go to the hospital to talk to one? Or?
Perfect. Let's go to a hospital. I still have meds.
Okay, I'm just worried about you.
Perfect. Let's go to a hospital, officer.
Would you like to go to a hospital?
Hell no. Why
Okay.
the hell should we go to a hospital?
Because you said you haven't talked to somebody in a couple months, so I'm just offering that
All
service
I
to
gotta
you.
do is go to the audio.
Okay. I'm
Jesus
just offering you a service.
Every
You're
time we
complaining
go to
about
a
something,
fucking
I'm just trying to
hospital,
help you.
You know what they do at JFK? They
What do
send
they
me
do?
back. Or we go to St. Mary's. You know what they do? They send me to what's that place called? Up Port St. What's it called? Up. Shit. That person. I'm thinking of that person that is using my card. She went to where's Delray? Is that north or south? She's using my card.
Delray South.
All right, she's using.
Oh,
This
fuck,
person
this is
from your
Florida.
deputies is going south. She's using Boynton Beach. Sorry,
Yeah, this is
Florida.
fucking Florida. This is Florida.
Listen, she's using it, and
got
she's
Tourette
using,
syndrome.
She's using the dollar store out this way. She's using a whole bunch of 5 Walmarts in a day. I had to rip up my card a couple days ago. I have had it.
Okay, you don't need to yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. I am angry.
Okay.
I've
well,
had it. She used
I've been very calm with you. You don't need to yell at me.
$42.
Okay.
So I don't know why people complain about a little
You-
shit in the parking lot. I never do that.
Well, that's
I
very
don't know.
indecent. That's why people are complaining about
Well,
it.
I was behind my door. I do that at nighttime. Oh, we got to complain about that too? Oh, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Hold on. Am I supposed to sit in here? Oh,
Well,
and I
there's
got
tons of other places besides the middle of a parking
Yeah,
lot.
in your
There's no
car.
place to go in the middle of the nighttime.
There's tons of other places. You're doing it in the middle of the day.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I haven't eaten all day. Do you realize that? I'm diabetic. Do you know I've been throwing up at night in here because people are smoking
How the
so
hell
much?
is he supposed to know that?
And
How
the
the hell is
prostitutes
anybody
going on
know
down here?
over there?
Do you know that shit around here?
Oh, I'm
Do you
sure
know-
there is.
Oh
I
no,
believe you.
the Joe Blow is always going back there from Publix. Do you know the shit that goes on around? There's a
I
ton
believe
of
you.
No, officer, there really is. I'm
I
not joking.
said I believe you. I'm not saying you're joking.
Oh, I
believe
may
you.
be
Yeah, I
diabetic.
picked
There's
that
a lot of
up.
homeless
by
around
accident.
here. I believe you.
Well,
Do you have any
I
ID on you? That way I can just know who I'm talking to.
No, I'm afraid they'll take me in.
Take you in just by looking at your ID.
No, you're not gonna have my ID.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking.
No, you don't even have my ID because you'll take me in.
That's not true, but okay.
No, my ID's locked up. I don't know where it is.
That's fine.
My purse has been stolen,
That's fine.
so it's gone. I'm
Can
sorry,
you just
it's
run the
gone.
aura? Possibly signal 20.
Yeah, you're looking for it. You're looking for that ID.
No.
looking for that ID.
Okay, so do me a favor. So defecating in public is illegal. I do
Help
not
me
want to
wipe
arrest
your
you,
ass,
okay?
bitch.
I'm telling you this right now. So please don't
What about
let them.
peeing?
Don't.
What about peeing or changing?
Doesn't
a shirt?
matter. You're defecating in public. That is illegal. Peeing, pooping, doesn't matter what it is.
What about changing a shirt?
Changing a shirt.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
they complain about that too.
I haven't had any complaints, but if somebody sees you, that's indecent exposure.
Oh my god, so everything's illegal.
Yeah, so
for
just try to
taking
not do it in the middle of.
taking meds or brushing your teeth, that's illegal too.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So just
What
try
if
not
you're
to do
cleaning
anything
yourself?
illegal in public.
What if you're cleaning your armpits? Is that illegal too?
No, not as long as somebody doesn't see you indecently exposed.
Okay. So if you're cleaning, like, because the men get all upset, they're like, she's cleaning her legs again. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Like, she's cleaning her
Well,
legs.
you're also littering all over their parking lot.
Well, I'm pissed off. That's a sign that.
Well, that doesn't. Being pissed off doesn't mean
Well,
you can
I do usually
break laws.
wait. I usually do pick up after myself. You do realize that, right?
I don't, because there's stuff all over here. There's stuff all over.
Well,
there.
I'm pissed off. And I'm trying to go. Now you're pissing me off. I have.
She's gonna
I'm
shit
pissing
in
off
your
why?
porch. Watch out, Liam. That's your culprit.
Don't have to. I've been sick with the side infection since July, so. And I
Okay,
don't have any
well-
sort of Medicare, Medicaid.
I understand you're going through a lot
This
right
ain't her
now.
first rodeo.
I've tried to offer you certain resources. You're declining them. There's not much more I can do for you, but like I said,
And your officer, I told some guy tried to offend me earlier, and I told one of your officers, he said, "Go away. We don't want to help you." It was a Mexican guy. This little shithead,
Oh,
he
man.
pissed me off. He goes, "Go the fuck away." Honestly, what the fuck is wrong with your officers?
okay, do me a favor, clean up your mess, and then go somewhere else because they don't want you here. Okay?
They don't want me here. Why not?
Because you're making a mess everywhere.
So where do I go?
Where do I go?
Somewhere. This is private property. This isn't open to the public.
Well, where am I supposed to go? There's no place else to go. They kicked me off every property.
Well,
They just want me to stay in the real road?
They don't want you here. That's all I'm telling you. This is their property. You're leaving it a mess everywhere. You're defecating in public. They do not want you here. So if you can clean up your mess and then go somewhere else, that's what they would like.
Well, I'll just stay in the middle of the road then. I don't know what to do. You're going to have to arrest me. I don't know what to say. Because I don't know. Unless I just clean it up and be behaved. I don't know. Because I don't know where else to go. I don't know where else. There's no place else to go.
You can find another parking lot, go
Well, when's the next
to
time?
park or
when's the
something
next
else.
time-
But,
When's the next time you're going to usher me out of there too?
ma'am, there's only so much I can do for you. You're going to have to figure out your own life. I can't tell you how to live your life and where to go and
Well, why
everything
you keep
else.
ushering
lives
me
in
out
that
of the parking lot?
This is the first time I've ever met you, ma'am.
So
So
last
I'm not.
one they asked me out to, the other one they
Okay.
did too.
Well, because you keep leaving messes in these parking lots and they don't want you here. That's why. So if you stop leaving messes in here, then they might not kick you out of their parking lots.
Are you sure it's that? Or are you sure it's because I've been here so long?
It's probably a combination of multiple things, but I'm sure the main part that they called us is because you're defecating in their parking lot.
Well,
Which
who called?
it doesn't matter who called. So if they have customers showing up to their store and they see a lady pooping and peeing in the parking lot, that's going to affect their business,
Oh, that woman. Ooh.
right? So, and there's
She's
trash
thinking,
all over
who
the place. If I
snitched
pull
at
up
me?
and I see poop and pee on the parking lot, I'm not going to want to come to the store either.
I diluted it with bleach.
Man, there's
I
diapers
diluted it
and
with
toilet
bleach.
paper all over the place.
Where am I going to go? There's no place for
Okay,
me to go.
so do me a favor, clean up your mess, and then head out.
Where? Are you
Wherever you want, just not here.
go that way? I
Ma'am,
can't go that way.
wherever you want, just not here. You're a grown adult. I can't tell you where to go, but just not here,
I
okay?
don't have a phone to say which way to go. I don't know anything. There's no place for like a Publix or.
Okay, like I told you, I can't tell you where to go, but you
Well,
have to
then
wait
I'm
here.
sorry. I don't have to tell you. I don't know. What to do.
Okay? Make sure to clean up your mess, please.
I don't have to say. 'Cause I don't know.
Approximately 10 minutes later, the woman was still parked in the exact same spot and things begin to escalate.
Amy.
Who posted this shit?
Amy.
It's one of those things where it's their body cam. I think it's Bandit
Amy.
cam.
Amy, we're not going away.
We end up pooping in the parking lot. Woo! Oh, to be fair, one
Amy.
did go home. Butt
Amy.
hurt. Hey, look at all pooping in here. Remember? Oh fuck, you missed it, Mossy. Last time, this chick had a vibrator, was in there jerking off while the cop walked up, and she got all pissed off. He's beeping the horn.
I'll spare you the headache and let you know that she spent the next 5 minutes with her hand over the horn. Backup then arrives, and they begin to box her in.
Where'd she defecate?
God.
Technically, what is it, Larry? She didn't expose herself.
Why the hell would you want to walk over there and look at it?
Right? I think I'd want to, or I
Oh yeah,
don't even want to smell it.
There's feces all over here.
I know. She defecated over there, and then her diaper, and then she used bleach to try to wash it down.
All right, let's watch her.
But defecating in public is not a crime. It's when you actually show your genitals, which nobody reported that. But you still have.
You have
You still have
just BA her.
That's what I'm saying.
Neglect. Yeah.
Yeah, she can't even take care of herself. She says she hasn't seen a doctor in like 3 or 4 months.
What did she say to you? She said to you.
She started yelling at me as soon as I walked up. I was super calm the whole time. She started fucking yelling at me, going off. And then when I told her, I was like, "Hey, clean up your stuff and leave. They don't want you here anymore."
And then
leaving a
based
mess
off of
everywhere.
after this, you have more on top of this for the BA, right?
Yeah, because of her fucking. She's all up and down, yelling.
If Sarge wants to 23 until he gets it, that's fine.
Yeah, wait for 23. She'll come out for you. As soon as I knocked on the window, she starts screaming and blaring the horn. Hey, she does have a pair of scissors
See
right
what
by her
Kiwi
head.
said.
See it?
Where?
Right by her head. Back left.
Yeah.
She fit right in San Francisco, Portland, and Seattle.
It's crazy as fuck. She's got a pair of scissors in her hand.
That's what I'm saying. Pretty much all I got is 20. It's 20. She saw all the things.
She's putting earbuds in.
Yeah, I was guessing California somewhere too. They're letting people live in the parking lots.
And she starts driving, break the window.
She's going to sleep.
No? Okay, she's trying to sleep.
Fucking Oz.
What's you want to do? Have ball her out first?
I don't know. Why don't we just break the window and yank her out?
Well,
They're getting out the paintball gun. The Titman.
You know, I know why.
It might have Alphones. It looks
Look.
like Florida.
I got that gun.
She defecated all over the parking lot. And then she was so erratic, like as soon as I walked up, she started screaming at me. I have no idea what that is, but that and that is. And then she tried to wash him down with bleach.
Oh, it's Palm Beach.
Yeah. So I
guess
Yeah,
I
it's
tried to
Florida.
play, so I tried
Florida?
playing nice, and
Yeah.
I told her, I said, listen, clean up your mess and just leave. They don't want you here anymore.
Yeah, it says Palm Beach, Alphonse.
I was like, clean up your mess and just leave. They don't want you here anymore. And she started screaming and all this other stuff. So I went back to the car to try to run her because she refused to give me her ID. And then when she closed her window, and then when I came up and knocked, she started screaming and then just blared the horn.
You're gonna use a beanbag?
You hurt my feelings.
I don't have a beanbag.
Yeah, you do.
I got a beanbag. Get her, bitch.
I don't have a beanbag.
Yeah, you do. One of them's a beanbag and one's OC.
Oh, the blue
The blue's not bean.
What's the blue?
It's like a foam.
Well, you don't want the OC.
No.
You want the bean.
No. The blues are foam.
Okay.
The orange is OC.
Yeah. What is it now? You just do that.
We're gonna make a mistake and kill this bitch.
So she defecated all over the parking lot. Tried washing down with bleach. When I first made contact, her window was down.
All right, make sure our blue lights are on.
Super
How
erratic.
many announcements have you given?
I just tried knocking on the window.
Okay.
So
we haven't made any announcements yet.
Side because she's in the driver.
I want him to be in position because I don't want her to be able to hop this curb and kill him.
But I'm saying when we come to it, are we gonna do the
Yes,
passenger
shit.
on the driver's side?
She's just letting them box her in.
Too late now. You're fucked now, bitch.
All right, I'll move up a little bit.
Danita wants to jerk.
The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your car with your hands up. Your safety is our most important.
It's gonna be great.
Amy, this is the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your car with your hands up. Your safety is our most important.
She's moving a bunch of stuff around.
Hey, she does have
She's
She's got a gun.
she's just moving stuff around.
Lisa, you can start.
Amy!
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your
She's not shaking
car.
her now.
Your
Watch
safety is
yourself,
our
guys.
most important.
Get her with the tip, man.
Come out of the car! Put your hands up and come out!
She's pointing a paintball gun
Yeah,
at her
you
like
do.
it's
Come
a
out of the
fucking
car
air
before
gun.
forcefully you out to the car. Come out now before somebody gets hurt.
Look at that shit. You're just gonna aggro her.
The thing I don't. So they're saying that defecating isn't a crime. The only part that was a crime is if you showed her genitals.
Paintball gun.
But what are they like? So she's in trouble because she wouldn't go and clean it up and
Come
leave.
out of the car!
Yeah, she wouldn't clean up the poop or get out of there. She had to leave.
Hit the front windshield too.
Jeez.
Amy, it's the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your car now.
Let the balls deployed. We're letting the powder work on the car. It's starting to get uncomfortable for her. Yeah, so she's deactivated. Give her more.
Give her more.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your car. You will not be hurt. Step out of your car. We're here to help.
How is that stuff even fucking with her?
Try not to.
How
If
is that
this lady
OC
had a
spray
cat,
doing
everything
it?
would be fine.
Step out of your car.
What I understand is they're like, give her more. What is that OC spray actually?
Why don't they just
doing?
knock her window out and pull her out like they normally do? What the fuck is going on in Florida today?
Come out!
Come on,
Come
Amy.
out!
Come out of the car!
Come on, Amy! Don't make us shoot more paintballs at your car.
You need black Hyundai. Step out of the car.
Come on,
Open the
Amy!
door!
Do it now. Put your hands up.
I got a whole bunch of air here.
Is that paintball? Is the pepper spray actually getting in that car?
I doubt it. That's what they're saying, though. She's probably
can't
in there
hear you.
laughing. Put your
Put
window
your
down
window
so I can
down.
shoot this in the car.
Roll
You
your
dumb
window
man.
down!
Roll
I
your
can't
window
hear
down, Amy. If she rolls it down, it's going to be brilliant.
Amy, step out of the car. Your hands up. We're here to help you. Your safety is our most important.
I got more in the car.
Oh, she's out. You always carry X with you, you dumb bitch.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, everybody.
She should have took that with her.
Yeah, no shit. Normal people do. And if she didn't just shoot him crazy like she was.
Oh, What? She opened it. She just opened.
Step out of the car. Your safety is our most important.
Oh, she closed it again.
We're here to help you.
She might have got some in the car when she opened the door.
She started coughing. I was going to run and grab it.
Yeah, so why are you wasting them shooting them at the car when the car it ain't gonna do shit?
Amy.
Hey!
Oh shit! Here we go. Oh come on! All you're doing is hurting yourself right now. Oh shit! They made a hole in the window.
Get out of the car!
Oh dang!
Now she's fucked. They're all coughing now.
Yeah, they are.
Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Get out of the car! Get out of the crowd!
Open your car.
Get out of the crowd!
Get out of the car. Get on the ground.
All right.
Get on the ground. Do it now.
Why are you being so aggressive?
Why are you being so mean?
Stand up. Stand up. Stand
Oh,
up.
wait a
Stop
minute,
this
Oz.
fucking baby. Stand up.
Oh. Why'd you have to do it, Jimmy?
We gave you plenty of options not to do that to you. We did not want to do that to you. You forced us to do that to you.
Let me turn off my car, please.
Put your hands together like you're praying.
Huh?
Put your hands together like you're praying. It'll make it more comfortable.
What you guys do? That was awful. You gotta turn off my car, at least? Oh. You can get me my
Have a
shoes.
seat. 2-4-10-4.
Amy Littell was charged with resisting an
Yeah, happy
officer with
girl.
violence and aggravated assault. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our
God,
last
what a
video.
winner. Pooping in the fucking parking lot. That was
Defecating?
disgusting. Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Did you grab the link from Keeley?
For what?
Did you grab it?
No, that's fucking Smelly Sagums. Fucking A. We'll go with this.
Oh, I got you.
United States Marine.
You don't want that, dude.
The proud, the Marines.
Hey, you booth.
Friend.
I hear you thinking and not cleaning. Stop. Fix it.
Ah, yes, the Marine Corps. Fun fact, the H in Marines stands for happiness. For those who never had the privilege of becoming government property, here's the rack and stack for Uncle Sam's human hardware. First, you have your high-functioning autism enjoyers. Also referred to as airmen. And further down the ASVAB Acuity Index are the sailors. They're the ones with the boats, the big ones, in fact. Then there's the Army, where soldiers without a criminal record are the exception.
I love stealing. I love taking things.
Hear that? That's cool. Because up until now, we've been in the military branch zone, but now we're entering the cult zone. And then there's the Marine Corps. And just like any good cult, members at first despise the organization due to its cultiness. But after a while, members not only assimilate, but adamantly defend their abusive captors.
What did you say about my beloved Corps?
And aggressively attacks anyone that critiques the organization.
classifying them as an outsider.
Yeah, those that didn't have what
Huh?
it takes.
This behavior is a common coping mechanism, often referred to as Stockholm Syndrome.
You're in Marine Corps. Marine. They told us one time we were working out in the sun, we should be paying for it. Because the tanning.
Right.
Contested shoreline to become uncontested. Uncle Sam lets him off the leash. And those jarhead enjoying Joes choose dippable pre-workout to dull the pain of their excruciating existence slightly. Because when they're not adding additions to the Geneva Convention, this is what their days look like.
Hey, you boot fuck.
Hey, you boot fuck. You fucking worm. I thought everybody should see that.
Hi guys, Kamala Harris here. I just wanted to let you guys know that I won't be running for governor in California. We did a poll and basically even the shit you find in the street is more popular than me. So anyway, that gave me time to think. And I decided to go back to my roots, stripping. Starting next week, I will go back to stripping full time at the Cackling Hyena Strip Club. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
So antinatalism, put as simply as I possibly can, is the belief that it is unethical to create new life. I'm what is called a sentiocentric antinatalist, which means that I'm for the non-existence of anything that has the possibility of feeling.
Just to be clear, you mean that everything should die, right?
My antinatalism would apply to not just humans, but to animals, to sentient machines.
She wants all of us to die, this beast of a human being.
The whole kit and caboodle.
They should all go.
They should all go, yeah. My concern is anything that has the possibility of saying ouch. You know, if the trees all of a sudden start winking at us and start screaming, then they would become my concern.
What's this language
We'd want
being
them to
used?
die too.
I think she's the last person who you would want showing concern towards something. You see, my antinatalism means that I want everything that's not a plant to die. Don't a lot of plants require bees
like
or
her too,
butterflies
Jack.
to pollinate them? Do the bees and the butterflies get to stay, or do those have to die out too? I'm not sure she's figured out the logistics of her mass extermination plan, but let's at least see why she wants all sentient life to cease existing.
Why is it that you want animals that feel to?
Because your life sucks, right,
Because
bitch?
I believe that one of the greatest products of life is the production of suffering. There's all of this incredible amount of suffering.
She's joking, right? That's like the motivation of a Final Fantasy villain. And I know she gets that reference. Ironically, I swear I saw a random video of her trying to distance herself from Hitler. So recently I went down a weird rabbit hole of antinatalism that would include streamers like NMP saying that it's okay that a bunch of kids died in a Texas flood
this loser.
because AI was going to ruin their future anyway.
They don't have much to live for anyways. It's okay.
They have their whole lives ahead of them.
What their whole lives, Bree? When they're older, every job's going to be AI. There is no future.
Classy, a very emotionally appropriate thing to say 10 seconds after a tragedy happened. After seeing this clip, I found some abortion activism as well.
I'm so pro-choice. I don't even think it's pro-choice anymore. I'm pro-abortion. Yes. Go get one. Everybody should get an abortion. Everybody should have one. Nobody should be pregnant.
retarded.
You should stop having kids.
She's
Stop
got
having
that nose
kids. Go
ring
get an
on.
abortion.
I'm gonna go get
What are
one.
you doing? Why are you pregnant?
And don't forget
First, so
celebrities
that's-
like Chelsea
Good.
Handler bragging about how great it is to be in her late 40s childless
fuck.
with no family. I'm sure
Loser.
Hassan Piker and his whole fan club love that idea as well.
This loser.
So ideas against having children are frequently perpetuated by those in media who permanently want to live in their 20s or by the mentally ill, and it really just kind of preys on younger people who are unfortunate enough to have listened, who then end up burning significant portions of their life on hedonistic activities until
then
they
they
wake
got
up in their
nothing.
30s, decide they do want a family, and realize that they either don't have much time left or realize that it's too late. Somewhere in that is where people like Amanda come in. Amanda is one of the leading devout antinatalists on YouTube, who formerly was known for her Dragon Ball action figure collection and her cosplay videos.
This was here before then.
Boo toys. Boo love chocolate.
No wonder she's miserable.
Well, that was terrifying. Wait, was that chocolate vegan? You wouldn't want to make cow suffer, would you? Amanda is also in her 40s and, of course, is unemployed and probably lives with her parents.
What do you do for work?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm a caregiver. So that's kind of a job.
Yeah, that's what you've been doing.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, for a long time now, and a lot of antinatalist activism.
Right, that's what I would say too if I was in your situation. You don't live with them; they live with you. And of course, she's an activist because, as a useless person, activism is a way for her to feel important, as Thomas Sowell would say.
Yeah.
Along with noting that activists have a great reputation for actually harming the people they claim to help. And a part of that is that activists will almost always hide behind some sort of virtue or polite sentiment.
I think that any amount that we can alleviate the harm that humans do.
Why is she so retarded?
Is excellent. I mean, I think so long as life exists on the planet, we should try to make it as good as possible. You know, antinatalism is not saying, let's just give up and let everything go to absolute hell.
You sound like you're giving up, and certainly everything would go to hell if the world was depopulated, but isn't this all wonderful? You see, she's an optimist who wants the best and is very calm and matter-of-fact about her desires to exterminate all humans.
I would prefer that human beings decide collectively in a more benevolent fashion to end themselves in a much gentler way, and also to take responsibility for the rest of life on this planet. Now, for us, that means just not procreating. You know, there's no need for any violence. There's no need for anything nasty.
How is there a gentle way to do this? Assuming that tomorrow everyone decides to stop having children, who takes care of all the people who are physically dependent on others? Did you not say that you were a caretaker? Well, in your ideal future, if grandma falls and can't get up, then she gets to stay on the floor until she starves because there won't be enough people around to help her. Not to mention that because happiness and fulfillment is found in fostering good relationships with other people, how are the remaining survivors going to feel when everyone they know dies and there's no one around to connect with? That sounds like it would cause intense suffering. I don't think she gets how sadistic her fantasy sounds. Well, maybe she does, because I've gone down the rabbit hole far enough to see other stuff she said.
In the interest of the end, if you could end suffering tomorrow, yeah, probably anything is justifiable. Like if I found out tomorrow,
why does she look like the quarter pounder?
The only way that you could sentient extinction could possibly happen was skinning all the living things alive slowly. I'd hate it. But I would say that it's what we have to do. And I also get that, like, human beings at least really don't deserve to be tucked into bed and kissed goodnight. You know, I get that.
Right. It's not like we deserve to be tucked in or any humane treatment.
God,
and because some people are bad, everyone deserves to be tortured into non-existence. Keep in mind that she's saying that these justifiable means
it does
should
look
be
like
happening
Rachel
to
Levine,
children
don't
too. This is why we have guns in America, everyone. It's to protect ourselves from people with
like
sick ideas like this, because you never know if they're going to act on them or not. And let me be clear, this was the most YouTube-safe thing I could find her saying in her backlog. Her original channel was actually banned on YouTube, and she currently is ban evading. But at this point, I'm curious what she means by activism. I did see a talk where she happily speaks about being on an episode of Tosh.0 from like 10 years ago.
You're transgender.
I am.
Born woman?
Yes.
Are you transitioning?
No, I'm not. I sort of identify more as monster than male.
You are a
female,
monster.
really. So I'm pretty happy just being like kind of in the middle somewhere.
Wonderful. She's definitely a monster. I'll agree with that. Let's check out her Instagram. Here's Amanda holding up a sign that says, "Normalize antinatalism," with no one around her. That's poetic. We are the most invasive and overpopulated species? Isn't being invasive a good thing? She said she wanted all sentient life to be gone, and if the humans are gone, then all the animals aren't going to stop reproducing, so we would have to get rid of all the animals first, if that's even possible, and then we would go second. I mean, this kind of seems counterproductive to your whole goal of ending suffering. Apparently, she works with a group called Stop Having Kids, who also have an Instagram with a lot of posts where people are on camera just disagreeing with them.
I want to have some kids, man. I want some babies. I want a little me. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we're not going to live here forever, man.
Why would you opt for biological children instead of adopting?
Because I want somebody that look like me. I want to be like that. That's me right there.
Really?
Yeah, hell
Is
yeah.
that important to you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck the little people. I want my shit.
Or there are videos of people making fun of them.
Yeah, do you guys want any condoms?
I don't use them. Life's all about the risk, you know?
The evil part in me hopes he has an unplanned pregnancy out of spite for the antinatalists. This Stop Having Kids group also appears to be run by radical vegan activists who are even more radical than the typical vegan activists, Because instead of telling people to not eat meat, they
These
want
are
all
all
humans to
broken,
die
retired
out to save
humans.
the animals.
When do we kill all humans?
Now, if you think this is all confusing and contradictory to Amanda's goals, well,
Yeah, it
that's
is.
because it is.
Fucking
And it's
crazy.
because there are varying degrees of antinatalists, and they don't all agree with each other on who or what should be ended. Technically, this group is more peaceful than Amanda because they only seem to want humans to die out. Stop Having Kids also does activism globally. Here's a picture of them in India. This kind of seems passive-aggressive and racist,
Yeah, like that's
but I'm
kinda
sure there
Stop
are a
in
bunch
India.
of
They
people
fuck
on
like
Twitter who would
rabbits.
have no problem helping you achieve this goal. Indira Gandhi would be proud too. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these activist groups are paid by rich people to depopulate
Like
certain
Bill
nations.
Creepy
Because I
Gates.
guarantee you that this messaging only works in
Fuck.
places that are super feminist. You'll never convince Muslims of this. Depopulation is antithetical to their beliefs, but I'm sure they would love you telling all their competition to stop having children. Here's another great sign.
That's what
Women
they
are
plan on
not
taking
baby
over,
making
is populate.
machines. And then the caption says, unfortunately, these pregnancy centers outweigh abortion clinics. Yes, it's so unfortunate that there are organizations out there telling people to have families. Wait, is abortion vegan? Anyway, back to the original video, as Amanda wants to educate us on natural biology.
The impetus to procreate is really culturally built. What we want is to have sex. We don't have an instinct to have children. We have a cultural sort of mandate and a lot of pressure put on us.
I think a lot of women probably have a strong urge to have a child.
I think a lot of women are culturally mandated to have that instinct. Boys become men and girls become procreators.
Yes, nobody naturally wants kids. It's all a societal construct forced on us by the powers that be. Okay, we get it. You hate children, so you don't understand why anyone would have an interest in something like watching a kid grow up. It's all about sexual desire, and then oops, now you have an 18-year commitment. How terrible it is to have a family. Honestly, though, after hearing about some of the stuff that got Amanda's original account banned off of YouTube, I think she's the last person who should be around kids, so maybe her choice to not reproduce is her gift to society. Though I love how the irony of this clip from a different interview was lost on her.
I have had some interesting situations with other like fellow artists where they become very, very inspired by the subject of antinatalism.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they are also struggling with being natalists and wanting children. And so I have had a couple of instances where, you know, there's been some plan to make work around it together, but then they go to the dark side. They have the kid anyway. So I've had that instance.
The way she said that last part was kind of weird. Did she like try to convince someone who wanted kids to get an abortion to fulfill her philosophical fetish? What the
Sick.
hell? That is super dark if that's the case. But if Amanda culturally conditioned them to not have kids and they ended up doing the opposite, how can she argue that there isn't at least some natural impulse to have children? I mean, especially in women who get close to 30. Aren't you the expert on this? Was all this in your college thesis?
I spent 2 years of graduate school talking about nothing but antinatalism and effluism. I mean, it was, you know, the effluist was my graduate thesis.
So you went to graduate school and you're unemployed living with your parents in your 40s.
Yeah,
What
what
have you
the
been doing your
fuck?
entire life? Though imagine being in the same classroom or being Amanda's teacher and having to read a thesis on why everyone should be eliminated. These kinds of things really speak to how delusional the hardcore antinatalists are when they say stuff like this.
And Vehement is voluntary human extinctionists, as the name implies. They want humanity to go extinct so that the animals may inherit the earth. They are an environmentalist group. They believe that nature,
They're cats.
without humanity, will recover and be just fantastic, and that the animals will be very, very, very happy.
They won't involve in the
I
people,
love
you dumb
so
bitch.
much of what Vehement does. I just want to make that point perfectly clear because I think people sometimes believe that I don't. But I don't believe with their final conclusion. But everything else is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, her disagreement on the final conclusion is that she wants animals to be gone too, not just humans. But do these people have any idea how brutal nature is? Watch a bear eating a deer on the internet and tell me that's happy and peaceful. I mean, there are certainly far more ways to farm humanely, but don't pretend that nature is this blissful place.
Human greed and laziness is going to
Yeah, I mean,
undermine your
Yeah, I mean,
efforts.
it's not to say, I mean, you know, there's a lot that we can do to fix that.
What a loser.
There's no question about that.
Right.
And I think we should do as
Fucking
much of that as
meatball
possible.
loser.
But I think that we haven't shown any amount of success in combating things
Thank
like
God
greed.
you're a
I can
loser.
agree
Nobody
that greed
cares.
can get out of control, but you have no idea how many good things were created because people were greedy for money or because they wanted to impress women so they could have a family. Without these drives, you wouldn't be speaking into a microphone while people watch your recorded video on the internet with their computers and their phones. Oh, wait, the best part comes next.
If somehow we could somehow eradicate human greed, and we all became very benevolent, would you still then be an antinatalist?
If we could prove that, if we really
could
showed
prove
signs of being
that.
able to do that, I would
What
at
a
least
weirdo.
I would no. Well, I mean, I think humanity would at least have an argument that like maybe this is something. There would at least be an argument. I don't think we're making much of an argument towards our
I don't see any
continuation
signs
at
of
this
that,
point.
but I love how she almost drops her world-ending philosophy. If people were just nicer. Like, obviously, this is more about her grievances with modern society and not about what the moral thing to do is. Later in the interview, she says that nature creates winners and losers, and that's why things have to go. So basically, she's mad that she's on the losing end because she wasted her life buying Dragon Ball figurines and talking about a philosophy that will never be adopted en masse.
To create a new being is to put that potential sentient being at great risk, at risk of a poor quality of life. We do that without consent. Now, I know what you're going to say.
Shut up,
it's
bitch.
impossible to get consent of a non-existent being, but that's part of the point. That's the nature of consent. If you can't get consent, then you don't take those risks. You don't impose that harm.
Oh my God, they didn't sign consent papers for being born. I love how consent matters here, but she didn't consider consent earlier when she was talking about her mass unaliving event, where every sentient creature gets brutally tortured. What a joke. Anyway, what really pisses me off about people like Amanda is that some amount of people are going to listen to her or listen to people like her
You gotta be
when they're
retarded to
depressed
listen
or
to that.
things aren't going well for them. And instead of improving their lives and pushing past that depression, they just sit there stuck with whatever horrific ideology that found them first. Sometimes it's a death cult. And let's be real, this
That's being a
antinatalist
victim.
crap will never work. Barring some massive disaster, all humans and all animals will never die out. So what listening to rhetoric like this will actually end up doing is harm young people by convincing them to burn years of their life not working up to a family. And then by the time they snap out of saying things like, women aren't baby making machines, well, holy shit, now you're at a significant disadvantage or worse. And it's not just the crazies like Amanda who promote this. A lot of people with influence are telling everyone to not have kids. Like, this is a common narrative that will cause a lot of people to miss out on some of those valuable life
If
experiences
this
that you can
shit's
get from having a
real,
family.
that's fucking crazy. You know that?
Yeah.
More than just that crazy bitch right there. Fuck.
Look, all we're saying is that we want representation. Okay. If Republicans are going to have beautiful girls with perfect titties in their ads, we want ads for Democrats too. You know, we want ugly fat bitches wearing pink wigs and long ass fake nails being loud and twerking on top of a cop car at a Waffle House because they didn't get extra ketchup. You know, just because we're the party of ugly people doesn't mean we can't be featured in ads. Okay. And I know most of us are too fat to wear jeans or too ugly to go outside, but we want representation.
I hate that drunken, retarded bitch. She's so fucking stupid. This is great. And then we got one more after that, and
And
we'll
you
do the
ain't had it,
cars.
you should have to present it according to state law. Present. That's it. Look. No,
I think this guy's ex-military.
Ask you a question or did I tell you something, boy? Off the property. You're not welcome here. Got a warrant. Come here.
This man in Longview, Texas, was pulled over for allegedly speeding 10 miles per hour right in his own driveway. The officer entered his property and initiated a stop, immediately demanding identification and proof of insurance.
All
the man
legal.
explained that his ex-wife was on her way, and the officer was blocking the driveway, which wasn't reasonable. Despite that, the man still showed his ID. However, when the officer demanded he hand it over, the man refused,
Him and his
stating he
ex-wife
wasn't
still
obligated
live
to do
together.
so. After
Well, that
that,
would
the
be a
officer
hell.
issued a citation, but things didn't stop there. The situation quickly escalated beyond a simple traffic stop.
Hey, sir.
You're not allowed to
How long
traffic
should show
stop
on
in
you,
somebody's
police department?
driveway. Did you
Reason
know
for the
that?
stop is because you're going 50 back there on Bill Owens. Yeah, you got your driver's license, proof of insurance. Is this where you live?
You gonna block the road?
Yeah, it's
my
fine.
wife's gonna be home in a minute. She,
Okay, you have your
she has to
driver's license?
Well, yeah, but you gonna block the road and keep my wife out of the driveway? Is that like a reasonable thing for you to do? Blocking the road?
Okay.
Is that a reasonable thing for you to do? Block the road?
You have your driver's
Do you see me with my license?
That's
Do
the
you
credit
not?
card.
Oh, it's a credit card. Well, you got so you can
Hey,
see
sir.
yourself in the road, can't
Calm
you?
down, sir.
You standing on my goddamn property. I do whatever the here, son.
370.
Right here.
371. Roll me another one. Okay, can
You
I have
ain't
it?
touching a goddamn thing of
I
mine,
need
boy.
to see it.
The do. Take it from me then, boy. If you think about it.
Sir, what is
All
the
right,
problem?
then. My problem is you in the goddamn road. My wife's coming home. And what the sitting here standing in the goddamn driveway?
Sir, this could be all
right. Oh, it could be. You right, it could be. Here's my driver's license. You ain't it to you. Handing you shit, boy.
Sir, what is your problem?
Your problem is standing in the goddamn driveway. Keep asking me the same dumbass question. Keep asking you the same dumbass question. Which one do you want to answer first? Right here.
Okay, you have your insurance?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, hell, that one goddamn question is relevant then, you dumb. God damn. Yeah. Right there.
Okay, can I hear?
No, you ain't handing me
I
a
need to see
goddamn.
it.
Tell me one more goddamn lie. Lie to me again, bitch. Lie to me one more You see balls, boy.
Give it to me.
You ain't handing you shit. I can present it according to state law. Present. That's it. You want to look? You don't. You either your goddamn job. I presented it as you requested. Now you on it or you not, boy.
Can you hand it to me?
No. I was gonna hand it to you.
This is great.
Okay, sir.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Well, then what the goddamn hearing, boy? When I said no, the first rape a lot of boy, because you don't know what the means.
I think he's military.
What's your driver's license?
Shut. I don't answer. Questions. You want to look at it? Look at it. You don't. Fuck.
So you're
figure
not.
the.
I give you.
I will do whatever the required by the law to do.
All right.
You want to look at it? My goddamn property. You step the fuck.
What's your problem?
You want it or not?
I do.
Then shut the fuck. Look. You your goddamn mouth. God damn. Driving, blocking the goddamn driveway. Then you walk up here and you tell me you have goddamn ID in your.
All right, sir. Stand right there, all right?
And fuck you. He's planning to move his car.
This guy's being real erratic. He showed me his ID. You want to give it to me?
Look at this winner. What's up with the cops being a bunch of fucking weirdos now? You know that?
He might not even sign it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then same deal.
This guy looks like DPS.
You look a little bit in pain. You good?
No, I'm always.
What's going on?
I'm in fucking pain. What do you mean? It's cool.
Oh, you said that you were in pain just then.
I just said I was in pain. I'm always in pain. What do you want?
I'm curious what pain is. Maybe I can
don't
get
care about
EMS
your
over here.
curiosities. No, I don't need an EMS, and I don't answer questions. I'm an attorney present for law enforcement. So, you got anything that's relevant, or you just coming over here and make small talk and casual conversation?
That?
Okay, well, no, get off my property.
He sounds military.
Yeah, 100%.
Did I ask you a question, or did I tell you something, boy? Off the property. You're not welcome here. That means past the easement. Right out there. That way.
Go on
That
over
way.
there.
That
Come
way.
on over there.
Hey, what are you touching me? Did you not hear me the first time I talked to you? You
betray
fucking
up.
deaf? Put your hands on me at all. I have not approached you. So if you don't like it, that's your goddamn problem. I hope that hands on, son, because it might or might not save your ass with your qualified immunity, any of that shit. Now, you got a ticket or you got a not a ticket?
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's see it.
All right, give me 1 second. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
He didn't have no ticket. He was running up there to grab him.
Jump up and get mad?
The only one getting mad here is you.
Buddy, you're a I told you get the So what the think I should be? Huh? Which one do you think I ought to be? Back me up. Back me up.
Going cuffs.
Back me up, boy. For what? For what? For what? My property. I told you to leave. I'll be as aggressive as I goddamn well please, son. You're on my property, not yours. If this is your property, guess what? You kick me right the problem. That little star in your goddamn gun don't make you a big boy, big boy.
Contact number?
No. Don't you ever on me.
Okay. Are you employed?
Self.
Is that company or
That's some capital F yourself.
Okay.
Capital F. In case
Capital
you
F yourself.
don't either. I know you.
Look at that weirdo cop standing there.
Shit.
All right, sir. So today you're going to receive a citation for speeding, going 50 and a 40. I was just checked on my radar while we were moving. The court date is 5/7/2024 by 1 p.m. Here's all the court information to include the address, the phone number, and the website. Actually, you need to sign right here where the X is. It's not a admission of guilt. It's just a promise to appear.
Go 371. Go ahead. Now get the
Well, this is just starting.
The got warrant. I'm not warning you. Hey,
Got a warrant.
they're all watch the dogs. They're all elderly. They're grab dogs. And tell your mom. Okay? What's the warrant for, fellas? Come this way. What's the warrant for, fellas?
I'll tell you in a second.
Now, you'll tell me right now. Get up. What's the warrant for, fellas? What's the warrant for, fellas? What's the warrant for, fellas? Hey, what's that warrant for? I wonder how many times they're going to hear me ask from the body camera when this is getting. I wonder. Anybody? Anybody? We're on over here. What's the warrant for, fellas? We're after y'all for for evading. I'm sorry, what? For evading. Evading what? Me. I'm not evading you, dumb piece of shit. Arrest me for.
I'm not evading you, dumb
What your
piece
mama
of
not
shit.
raised you any? You just as dumb as your goddamn daddy was.
I bet he sued the hell out of him. They said they had a warrant just now, and they didn't have a warrant and went in his house like that and arrested him.
Show him in custody.
They're probably fired, and there's a huge lawsuit.
That went sideways.
So, your kid is here by herself? Who said that? I thought that's one partner just said that you told him that your wife's on the way. How far out is she? Or is she here? I don't answer questions, Phil. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, we can call CPS. CPS for what? What's the CPS for, genius? You too stupid to understand she's not alone? So, you live here?
Uh-huh.
All right. Who's your husband's name? What's your husband's name?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay. Does your ex drive this vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name? All right. Is he supposed to be over here? Okay. So here's the thing. He just got arrested. All right. For warrant and evading. So.
Oh, what happened to his body cam?
You're fine.
Sorry, I'm just
He
like,
gets a
what?
lawyer. They're fine.
Is there anybody inside the house with your
Oh,
dog?
wait till you
or-
see the end of this.
Your grandpa?
Yeah, we're talking on the phone.
Okay. Awesome. So the way he made it seem was she was all by herself. We just want to make sure.
Oh, no, my grandpa's right in there. He's watching us right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he just can't hear very well, so he probably didn't. Oh, no, I have the doorbell undone because of the dogs.
You still rolling?
I'm not transporting.
Oh,
So
You retard. You don't even know the law, you little retard.
11 or anything.
Fuck, I didn't know they
He did
stack
somehow
shit
manage
that
to get his
high.
cuffs up in front of him.
Yeah, he got his
He's,
stuff
getting-
in front of him already.
So
you want me to follow you to the jail? Or should we pull him out and search him?
I wanted to pull him out, search in case he does have a weapon, because I don't think you checked him.
Nah, I didn't get a
Like
chance.
God, what a douchebag.
So did you tell him?
Hey, you don't know about being a cop
Stop or
without
anything
saying
like
it.
that?
Yeah, it was like, hey, get back, stay where you're at. And he kept walking towards me. Kept walking towards me, getting in my face. And I was like,
what a retard trying to get your story straight. It looks like DG. If DG was a cop.
Then when I was like, okay, this is starting to get out of hand, that's when I called
idiot.
for you. He wouldn't give me his ID. He wouldn't give me his driver's license. He wouldn't give me his proof of insurance. He held it up, so I wrote down
You didn't have
number,
a warrant
that's how I
for him,
got it.
dude. You couldn't go in his house, and you already set him on his way after you gave him the ticket.
Yeah, I know it was over then. This asshole arrested him for a warrant that he just made up on the fucking spot for invading him.
And went in the house. Went in his house. Dude, all that. Oh, man, I could see such a lawsuit.
Come on. I'm trying, God damn it. Lucky you. Turn around for me. I don't consent to any search or seizures of my property or person.
Okay, we don't need consent. You're under arrest, sir.
For what? You haven't told me that
For
yet.
your warrant?
For what warrant,
For evading.
asshole? Evading. Evading what? What
You
arrest
have to have a warrant from the judge.
Down for
Yep.
what?
He just made it up. The guy's a retard.
That's what I'm saying. This.
So that.
He'll have such a large lawsuit.
Damn, boy, yeah, it's in the whole goddamn force of this. The kind of crookedest cocksuckers I've ever met in my life. God damn you, mother.
Under the law in Texas, officers cannot initiate a traffic stop on private property unless they directly witness a crime or have a legal reason to enter. In this case, the man was already on his own property, in his driveway, when the officer approached and initiated a stop for alleged speeding without any dashcam evidence or proof to back the claim. From the beginning, the officer had no legal grounds to stop or detain the man on private property. Despite the man explaining that his ex-wife was on her way and they were blocking the driveway, the officers refused to move and instead began demanding identification and proof of insurance. The man complied. He showed both his ID and insurance, but chose not to hand them over. Under Texas law, during a valid traffic stop, a driver is required to show their identification and proof of insurance, but they are not obligated to physically hand them over unless specifically required by law or under court order. Simply showing the documents satisfies the legal requirement and even signed the citation when issued. There was no further legal justification for escalation. But that wasn't the end. As the man attempted to return to his home, the officer aggressively arrested him in front of his daughter, claiming evading without giving any clear legal reason. That's not just excessive, it's unlawful. You cannot arrest someone for evading after already issuing a citation, especially when they are peacefully walking into their house. Worse, officers continued the harassment by questioning his ex-wife as she arrived, still fishing for information with no cause. This wasn't law enforcement. It was intimidation, ego, and a complete disregard for constitutional protections. What happened here is a textbook example of how authority can be abused when citizens don't bow to unlawful demands.
Yeah, just like
in this episode of Cop
in
Camp.
Texas, man, that shit was crazy, motherfucker.
You ain't had.
I think so, Keeley.
In this episode
You're
of
gonna like
Cop
this
Camp
one.
Max, an officer confronts a man clutching a box of fried chicken wings and having an 18-pack of Modelo beer and a soft drink by his side. According to a cashier at the Publix across the street, the man didn't pay for any of it. He just walked right out the door.
Uh-oh.
922. Show me that one.
You know what I'm saying? Are you serious? Go in there and look in there, bro. Do your job.
What's your name, man?
I ain't giving you my name, sir, because you know, I ain't like you can go check in there.
Put the chicken down.
Put the chicken there.
Put the chicken down. Put the chicken down. Man. Put the chicken down. Okay. Put the chicken down.
Why is the chicken gonna hurt you?
Drop the chicken. Sir, you can let go.
Get down.
Okay. Put your hand behind your back.
Is it going to attack you, officer?
I think it's TJ.
Resistant.
Resistant.
Wait, hold on, bro. Put your hand behind your back.
Did you?
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not.
You got me f***ed up. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? Dude, put it out. You know what I'm saying?
923, 27.
He threw the chicken at him. And his beer.
One's fighting me.
I hear someone
Get
trying
back, man.
to fucking vape it.
Taser?
Taser, it sounds like.
Yeah. You're
Right now,
going
southbound Roseman, northbound Roseman.
Yep. I heard
Get
it
back
too.
here, man.
Get back here, man. Oh, that thing's failing to work. Probably due to the weather, it says.
Taser boy.
What a piece of
Forget
shit.
to charge it.
Get back here, man.
Get back here, man. My taser isn't working, man. That thing's useless. Just shoot the motherfucker.
Get back here, man.
Nah, you illegally arrested
Come on,
me,
man.
nigga. You illegally trying to arrest me, motherfucker. What do you mean?
What the fuck? It's like, okay.
College?
This guy's got to
Black
be
male, all
bad.
black. We're still in the alleyway.
Come on, waddle over there.
Get back here, man.
Get back here, man. Hit him. The backup's just gonna hit. I would have hit him.
Why ain't still, bro? Cause they still fucking with me, nigga.
Get here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Dude just got there and walked out the door. Ain't you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Dude just walked out the door, bro.
Listen. Put your hand
You know what I'm saying? No, bro,
listen,
get off me, bro.
listen.
Hey, bro.
Let's find out what's going on. Yeah,
Bro, find out what's going on then first, bro. Find out what's going on
You already
first.
pulled away, man. You got to detain you now. We got to detain you. Listen to me. You know me.
Yeah, I know you.
We got to detain you.
We ain't got, bro, he ain't got no right to be touching me though. You ain't got no right to be touching me though, bro.
Listen, man. I talked to staff. They say you ain't paying nothing. I came to you,
Man,
put you
no,
in
you
clothes.
didn't, bro.
Pulled away
You ain't
from
talking
me.
no
Listen,
fucking staff, bro.
Hold on.
You a fucking lie, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You a motherfucking lie, nigga.
What did you do wrong though? Come on.
You a motherfucking lie.
What you did was wrong. You threw the beer at me, you threw your cup at me, and now you pulled away.
Nah, bro. Nah, what you ain't
Bro, all right,
talking
right now you just
bro.
beer at him?
No, I ain't throw no beer at him, bro. But for one, hold
He
on.
threw a whole fucking case at him.
This whole lot.
Yep.
Yeah, man, whatever, man. This dude, man, look, man. All right.
Well,
All right, bro.
I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go inside.
Back that up. You know what I'm saying?
What they say? Took the beer.
Back that
You know
up.
what
Say
I'm
took
saying?
the bill. Back that up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
See him? No. Put the window down. Yeah, we'll put the window down.
So I'm saying at that entrance, he walks out with an 18
Man,
pack
that'd
of
be a
beer.
fucked
chicken,
up hit because it's hard to
and
break a billy.
He just walks out. He ain't got no bag. I asked the cashier.
They're
She
made out
said
of
no. He
maple.
just walked right out. He didn't pay for it. I asked
Okay.
another person there.
No,
He
you
walked
didn't,
right
bro.
out. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's done.
Bro.
Then I
No, you
approach him
didn't.
at the bus stop. I say,
No,
yo,
you didn't, bro. You a damn liar, bro.
Okay.
You a damn liar.
All right. And then so I told him put the chicken down, put him in coke. And then he gets pissed, pulls away.
Yeah, the beer open. He was drinking out there?
He tried to throw the 18 pack.
The 18 pack. Oh,
Two of the officers meet with Publix personnel to review surveillance footage related to the incident. Here's a description of what the footage showed.
Yeah.
All right, so he choked it. He got this chicken from the deli, right? Walk this way. It was a display. That hot beer, so you grabbed the beer. So this went on. Walked by the cashier.
So you had the 65.
Huh?
So you had the
It's a 65, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on? No, stay in the car. I'm Sergeant Ingrassi. I'm not here for whatever the hell happened.
All that happened is, bro, you know what I'm saying? I walked out the store and this gentleman, like, it was one of you guys standing in the front, one of you guys standing back. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. What's your name, brother? So I don't, what do you want me to call you? What's your name?
Man, everybody call me Ghost, bro.
Ghost? All right,
Ghost?
You want me to call you Ghost? I'll call you Ghost. All right, I'm James. How about
How you
that?
doing, Jamie?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Under different circumstances, it would be nice. But yeah, whatever.
What's up?
All right. So you walked out. He detained you for whatever.
Basically just pick me up. Just you know what I'm saying? Didn't have no reason.
Know what I'm
just
saying?
Based off just I guess just as a mark. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like I said, I'm not here for
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
stuff like that.
So I was telling him to go
You
in
walked
there.
out with stuff in your hands.
Yeah, and I was telling him to go in there. You know what I'm saying? do your job. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? He refused to do that. You know what I'm saying? He decided to just accuse me.
He like saying, you know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what happened.
You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
so then he went to
So
basically
he basically
detain you.
assaulted me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so he went to detain you. You didn't want to have any part of it. Why did you pull away though?
Because he ain't got no right, bro. What you mean? I got rights too. He ain't got no right to
He's under the impression that you just walked out with
impression. You can't impress him.
Well, we detained to investigate.
Yeah,
Basically, if you have the receipt, stuff like that, and everybody knows that you pay for it, you're like, oh,
no, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Did you pay for it? Like,
Everything's paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Now he did fire a taser shot at you.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Did it hit you?
Do
we know? Here, hold on.
Well, here goes.
Luke.
It probably did this right here. You know what I'm saying? It probably hit this shirt right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right there?
Yeah.
All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull you out of the car, right?
Right.
Don't get funny with us.
Okay.
I need to check to see if this probe is in you anywhere you got any injuries. Do you have any other complaint of injuries?
I ain't got no injuries.
All right, here, step on out for us.
I mean, other than
so that hole you're saying wasn't there, right?
No, this was not there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, have a seat for me, brother.
Have a seat. So
yeah, have a seat.
But
like I said, I don't know about the whole arrest. I'm the supervisor on the scene because the taser was deployed. There was a tussle.
I'm not being arrested, yo, because I ain't did nothing wrong. Okay.
That's
arrest
between
people,
you and my officers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Ghost, have a seat for me, please.
Yeah, I ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think he was coming close.
Hey, man. What's your name again? What's your name again?
You don't even know his fucking name.
I ain't did nothing wrong, man.
All right, what happened?
You know what I'm saying? Like, for one, all I did was just walk out of the store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After, you know what I'm saying? After my purchase, you know what I'm saying? Walked out of the store.
Where'd you buy?
You know what I'm saying? I was standing waiting for the free ride. You know what I'm saying? Standing right there by the free ride, waiting on my ride to come. You know what I'm saying? Free ride to come. One of you guys just walked up and just basically just you know what I'm saying? Just put his hands on me like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For
You know what I'm saying?
Man. So honestly, I don't owe you guys a name or nothing. I did not do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? The store itself, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Not even they is saying I did anything wrong. It's your guy saying.
So what happened between you and the officer tussling?
Man, the guy tussling. You know what I'm saying? We didn't tussle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, I felt assaulted because I'm sitting there waiting on my ride. And, you know what I'm saying?
He just grabbed you?
He just grabbed me. You know what I'm saying?
Where did he grab you?
On my wrist.
Oh, did he put handcuffs on you?
Yes, he put on this hand right here. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't did nothing wrong.
So you
know
just
what I'm
pushed
saying?
away?
Just don't watch the body cam.
Or pulled away?
Yeah, he's fucked.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you push the officer?
No, I ain't pushed him. I pulled away.
Did he push you?
Yeah, he pushed me. You know what I'm saying? And you know
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
You threw beer at the officer.
The store, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Yeah, one of the witnesses out there said you had beer in your hand.
None of
and you
that
tried to hit
would
the
hold
officer with
water.
beer?
No, I ain't.
The judge
There
would say none of
goes,
that
look.
would have took place.
You're saying that
They said none of that would have took
But the
place.
fact is
because
about
the
it is,
ju-
so
the cop-
I know that's not what happened. But the fact I was
Cops in the
assaulted.
wrong
What
way.
happened?
I was
They would drop it all.
accused of stealing for no reason. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So let's say I have proof of
You
him
have
stealing
video
that.
in there.
They're kind
You have a
of
receipt?
No receipt.
Sir, I shop at that store. That's one of I know.
Where's your receipt?
At that store. I don't need I mean, sir, look. I buy the same thing at that store every day or every other day.
You're on video walking out with the stuff though, not paying. You know that they have cameras all around that place.
Man, you know what I'm saying? No.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
looked at the footage. You didn't pay for it.
No, they didn't, sir. There's no way that
Maybe you think you paid for it, but you didn't.
What? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
If you didn't pay for it, it's okay.
The man
Just
was
keep
charged
saying, you
with
know what I'm
aggravated
saying?
assault on a law enforcement
You know what I'm
officer,
saying?
resisting without violence, theft, and battery on an officer. The man pleaded guilty to aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting without violence, and theft. The prosecutor dropped the charge of battery on an officer. He had already served 60 days in jail following his arrest and was sentenced to time served plus 12 months of probation. His probation included special conditions requiring him to write a letter of apology to the officer, complete a 4-hour theft abatement course, and perform 50 hours of community service. He failed to comply with any of these terms.
Well, I already knew that.
As a result, on December 18, 2024, a judge signed a warrant for his arrest. Later that same day, Maury was shot and killed by a police officer.
Oh, fuck!
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is currently
Fucking
leading
Florida.
an active investigation into the shooting. So far, no details have been released regarding what prompted the officer to draw and fire his weapon. The Boca Raton Police Department has not
Boca
confirmed
Raton.
whether the arrest warrant was directly connected to the fatal encounter. Maury's wife, who is the mother of 2 of his 5 children, shared a statement saying, "I want everybody to know he was a good guy,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
didn't
He was an
deserve
awesome
anything
guy.
to happen."
He was a
In the
good guy.
aftermath of his death, the family has launched a campaign seeking justice.
My brother, Maury Clemens, who was unarmed, was killed, murdered by a cop last year.
Fuck all that. Give me a break. You just seen what he was like. He got aggro and the cops blasted his ass. You know that?
Yeah. He probably went for the shot.
Hey, back my popular demand.
Welcome to the Glacier View Retreat and the 2025 July 4th car launch. We are standing here at the ramp where it all happens. Just a few hours from now, this place will be buzzing with cars and trucks flying off of this ramp and flying down this ramp to the cheers and thrills of the people down below. I'm going to take you along with me and show you the cars that will be in the launch this year. You tell me which one was your favorite. So let's jump right in. Come on, let's go check them all out.
Trump. Oh, nose. If it makes it to the water, they all lose their shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Into the trees. Oh, fuck. Remember when that guy put those cameras in it?
Yeah.
That's one messed up van. Whoa, man, that hit hard.
When it took out the tree.
Oh, fuck yeah, it did. It hit hard, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crip wagon.
Is the lake still there? Is the little pond below the jump still there?
Yeah, they haven't made it yet. It's an eagle. Oh! It broke when it hit. Oh, he came close. When they hit the water, man, the crowd goes ape. Yeah.
It looks like the river's changed shape.
I think this one might be close. Look at this shit. Oh, and it's rolling. Oh, it made it.
Yeah, it did. The water changed shape though because of the lake. There used to be land.
That's a glacier, a melted glacier. This is a glacier park. Look at this fucking caddy.
I'm just saying the text.
Is Johnny in there?
The river changed it down there. The river changed some of its shape.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
That axle came right the fuck off.
Yeah, it did.
Close, but no hitting water. Oh God, it's barely even going. Look at this shit. God. God, that is pathetic.
Jeez.
Hit the trees. That barely even made it.
Yeah.
It's going. Oh shit. Better not be another dud. Woo! Damn! In pretty much the same spot. Yeah, just fucking 20 feet over. Man, they got a lot of vans this year.
18 van.
Yeah, hopefully, what's his name sleeps in it. Too much weight. Oh, fuck! Look at that! That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
Look, it lands on its feet and keeps going. Damn. If they would have made it to the water, them rednecks would have lost their minds. 7 minutes after still running. Mr. T would be proud. Because I pity the fool on the dash. God damn, that's seen better days. It's gonna run like shit, probably. The only good thing on that was the engine. Whoa, they got some distance.
Yeah, it did.
Oh shit, too bad it went sideways. Boy. Oh fuck, he hit. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. That one's still running too. That fucker would not stop running. Oh, here we go. That's gonna get some distance. Yeah, they should have. Oh shit! They should have took it off the higher point of the ramp. Could have made it to the water if they took it off the right spot. Holy shit! And then after this is all, having parts off the cars. You know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
Whoa! Whoa, man, that hit. It was done. Rope. That one's still running and the other one landed next to it. Fucking A, bam! That landing kills him. A lot of Jeeps, a lot of vans this year. Tree!
It didn't even get a chance to jump.
Oh, it wrecked it, man. You see the they're gonna think, oh God. They know from down there like
Well,
well.
looks like here's a tree.
Well.
That is that.
They got wrecked.
The Rambler.
Gavin, nothing's wrong. If you were in there, you'd be fine. You know that?
Yep.
Now, that's how cars should be made. That tree won.
Yeah, that crash in the deck in there. Right.
Were they going to throw it over? Yep. I knew it. It's just knocking it over. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, what are you flying with? It's fucking too. Hey, does anybody here have a lighter I can borrow? I got smoke bombs for my rig.
Oh, shit. They love that. That shit came right out of the crowd.
Yeah, it did. Just that where the lake used to be, the little pond, it's all full now. That water right there comes from the river now. They changed the landscape down in the
Oh, you're saying the water ain't as big as it was?
Yeah. The lake, the river bank changed shape.
And then the Tampa Bay police arrested that Jeep for drunk jumping. Oh, fuck! What the fuck was that? Another car into the trees. These guys got it fucked up this year. Go ahead, just throw it over the side again.
Yeah, what happened to what they used to do?
You know how they got two tracks?
Yeah, well, they broke one of their tracks, it seems like. They need to fix it.
Yeah.
Or they need to secure the steering wheel better so it stays straight.
Yeah, you're right. That pond is smaller.
Yeah. You see, it's smaller. I mean, it could still hit them, but it's smaller.
This ain't a bad car right here. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Lightning McQueen paint job.
He made it. Woo! Oh man, that hit hard. Oh, head first. That angle. Oh! Another van. Crown Royal, it says on it. Oh, fuck! God damn! They gotta work their shit out. That was like way off.
Yeah.
Or who hit the tree too?
Yeah, it hit a tree and then went over.
Yeah.
It made it though, because it had enough weight to go through them trees.
Mm-hmm.
Tahoe? Oh, Suburban. Made it. Oh! Head first. Another one right behind it. You see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I wouldn't have done 3,800 miles in it, didn't really follow it, I might consider it. Keep going.
Hurt.
Oh, fuck. That thing got man. Still running.
Yes, dude.
Is that a pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Yolanda. It's Yolanda.
Miss Piggy.
Quickna. Oh,
That tree's dead.
oh shit.
Lincoln, yeah.
Yeah, there's Johnny's limo. No, hit another tree. God damn, they like hitting them trees.
Yeah.
Oh, the weight of that thing brought it down.
Yeah.
The electric company. Just made it over. Whoa! Oh, it hit hard.
Yeah, it did.
You heard that. Look at this. Oh, shit! That was great. Fucking planted.
One.
Oh, right into them trees. Whoa! Fuck them trees.
Yep.
Throwing cars. Oh! What the fuck? Is Grandpa in the back?
The camper show?
Woo, here we go. Oh, man. That killed it, hitting that. Like, I quit. Fuck
Mic
this.
drop.
Wham! That shit broke it. VW. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, if that makes for the water, I'll die. Whoa! Whoa! It tried. Another Jeep. Woo! They got
That one
scared.
went flying.
Oh, right nose first though. It died.
For the
The
impact.
dirt. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah.
Some
Giant
fruits
rubber
coming up. Woo! Barely. Oh shit! The bad end. Into the trees.
That was the pop of the duck.
Oh, oh shit! It's Barbie. She's flying. That bitch don't give a fuck. Stop at its nose. They had some good air. Cow limo.
Where's the beef?
I think light as fuck too. They stripped it. Not a Lazmat. Quack quack. Fire Lazmat. This fucker's flying. Oh, went the wrong way.
Yeah,
This is gonna be fucked.
It just stopped.
God damn, that was a waste. Wham! It went sideways right into the fucking rock. What the fuck? It's got a hammer. It's backwards. The first. Whoa! That Subaru, you know what they're doing? They're tossing it.
Yeah.
Let's see that thing go over. I give it a little more air. Oh man. Another Barbie car.
Back to the Future. Yeah. Looks like a 18 van that base drove in that Mossy.
Yeah. There's a Corvette.
Oh, it's flying. Woo! Look at that shit. Oh! Now they go around and they pick all the parts off the cars that they can use. Tell me that ain't crazy. You got your song ready, Mossy?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great one. Bow.
Yeah, have a good night.
I'm just an old simple man from the country. I'm still running these dirt roads with bare feet. I got my old bulldog right beside me. I'm still riding with the breeze. I'm feeling pretty good, crack, I can't complain. Besides this crazy ass world we're living in today. They say good times are behind us, stuck living blinded. Don't listen to half of what you hear, they just lying. I'm still riding, I'm doing what I do. Always stay true, cause I got nothing else to prove. I've been there for my family, had to get it for my kids. I always put them first, don't give a damn about the biz. I ain't all about the shine, don't give a damn about the fame. If you worry about tomorrow, it will put you in the grave. And I damn sure
Thank you all for coming.
Damn sure ain't the worst. I've always been a rebel, and I've been that way from birth. You got to take the good with the bad.
Welcome anytime.
I just tried to make a living out of rapping. What's happening? Still got my spit cup and napkins. Looking through the rear view as time keeps on passing. I'm just an old simple man from the country. I'm still running these dirt roads with bare feet. I got my old bulldog right beside me. I'm still riding with the breeze. I'm just an old simple man from the country. I'm still running these dirt roads with bare feet. I got my old bulldog right beside me. I'm still riding with the breeze. So them so-called friends, they come and they go. I came a long way, granny, but I got so far to go. Still grinding, staying on everything you told me. I got my money up, but the money makes you lonely. My homies, I don't know who is really phony. Got a little thing, got people turning on me. But hey, like they say, it is what it is. I'm a self-made man, I don't fit into them trends. I'm still riding, that's how it's always been. Even way back when I used to push against the wind. Still popping the clutch, riding them rugs, and I've been too blessed to be holding a grudge. And I ain't living for tomorrow, I'm just living for the minute. I ain't worried about a thing, I'm feeling good and living in it. Between the lines and I'm steady, got the cooler cold and ready. Ain't nobody gonna come between me and my blessing. I'm just an old simple man from the country. I'm still running these dirt roads with bare feet. I got my old bulldog right beside me. I'm still riding with the breeze. I'm just an old simple man from the country. I'm still running these dirt roads with bare feet. I got my old bulldog right beside me. I'm still riding.
Am I twisted?